Hey now. 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 Hey. You always found it odd that the one about a dragon in human form going on a quest wasn't a dragon quest. You know, not only that, Eighth. I'm gonna add to your thought there. Ryu is also a dragon warrior, right? There you go. Can't explain that, hey, EB. You know, and by the way, do you know, Eighth, what the full title of Breath of Fire, the original Breath of Fire, is in Japan? So is Ken. Well, we were talking about Ryu from Breath of Fire, but yeah, Ken. The Shoryuken. So it is Breath of Fire, the Dragon Warrior. So I feel like Capcom was definitely trying to make their own Dragon Quest with that game. And I think that they... Ken Shird. I think they more or less succeeded, you know? Like, they did a great job. Too bad they kind of, you know, effed it up after a time, you know? I mean, okay, I liked Breath of Fire 5. I know it was divisive. I liked it. And then, you know, nothing for a long time because the response to Breath of Fire 5 was so, you know, split. And then we were asking, like, could you do Breath of Fire 6? Could you do Breath of Fire 6? We want Breath of Fire 6. And then they make it, and it's like, oh god, we don't want it. Even Japan didn't want it. Weird online browser social game you can play on your phone. Just weird shit, you know? I think part of the problem with Breath of Fire 6, though, aside from just the concept of it being really bad, hey Ed, is that Dragon Quest 6 guy on. Well, Breath of Fire 6, but yeah. Part of the issue with Breath of Fire 6, other than the concept of it being bad, is that they really leaned hard into how horny it was. And Breath of Fire has always been a little bit horny. But they went way too horny with 6. They went, like, way too far. Because some of the art that came out of it was, like, almost fetish art. And, like I said, it's always been a little horny, but it's also always been a game that pretty much anybody could play. Maybe Breath of Fire 4 is a little more adult, right? Not because of the horniness, because it's actually pretty toned down in that, but yeah, you never go full horny, right? Otherwise, you wind up like Operation Rainfall. Heyo! Do y'all remember Operation Rainfall? Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I honestly would consider that to be a little bit horny, and I don't know, Cat's alright, but I've always been a Nina fan. But, yeah, no, they like, the characters are, like, practically naked in Breath of Fire 6. It's wild. So, Operation Rainfall was a website started in the mid-2000s that was, for the most part, on the scale of Dante X Puppet, nothing's as horny as that, right? The main focus of it was a, I guess you could say an activist website in a way. It was centered around grassroots campaigns to urge companies to bring RPGs to America that would normally not be brought to America, that would normally stay in Japan. And their original campaign was centered around 3 specific games for the Wii. And there was like calling campaigns and emailing campaigns and all this stuff, right? But it was Xenoblade Chronicles, which, you know, that got released and is now like a big series that everybody knows about. Shulks and Smash, Pyra and Mythra and Smash. So it's like a big deal now. The Last Story, which was Hironobu Sakaguchi's game, and Pandora's Tower, which is a little less. It's more like an action RPG. It's more like a Castlevania-ish sort of game for the Wii. So those 3 games eventually all did come out in the United States, which was a big deal because it was like the companies involved, specifically Nintendo, were very much like, we're not interested. We have no plans to bring these titles to the West. And to keep in mind how long it took, because everybody knows about Xenoblade Chronicles now, right? But here's the thing. Xenoblade Chronicles came out in Japan before Skyward Sword did. And the American release was like something like a year and a half after Skyward Sword. So it took a long time. So anyway, it's interesting like how successful Operation Rainfall was and how they did exactly what they said they were going to do. And then you think, well, what's next, right? What is the next big game, big weird quirky game coming out of Japan that might not see an American release that they could focus on? And they decided that they weren't going to do that anymore. They were no longer going to do the thing that was so successful for them. And they decided to be just a video game news site that focused on Japanese games. So they sort of like pivoted towards being like IGN for weebs, right? But it was maybe a couple of weeks later where they started covering porn games. And that seemed to be like that all they covered after a while, that it just became where you go to hear about whatever weird eroge is coming out of Japan, you know, where there's like some friggin' little elf girl thrusting her feet at the camera, you know? And it's like, what does that do for anybody? That's not, you know, I mean, I guess it does something for somebody, but it's like, it's so far to fall when you go full horny. And now nobody remembers Operation Rainfall. Like, you guys are just like, what's Operation Rainfall? They were a big deal for like a year, and then decided that they were not going to be a deal anymore, I guess.
It still won't fixes, precious. No, it won't fixes.
You think it got to their heads? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but they could have continued that. They could have capitalized on that and just came up with other games. I mean, you know, like if not for the Wii, maybe for PS3 or something. But like there are a lot of other games that maybe wouldn't come out in the United States that they could have focused on. And yeah, that's exactly right. They really didn't know what to do with themselves. And I'm gonna go to their website now. Hold on. I'm gonna see what's up there. I haven't been there in a long time. The last time I went there, it was all like super horny games. Why am I looking at a picture of an omelet? Alright. They've got a cooking blog. What are they even doing? So they're reposting trailers from YouTube for games. There's the horny. They're doing anime reviews. Throwback reviews of older games, or porn reviews. Like there's this game that they're reviewing called Onigoko, and the thumbnail is literally just somebody motorboating this girl's tits. And I got nothing against like horny stuff, but like it's so funny that they had such a good thing going. And then once it's like a dog that chases a car. What happens when you catch the car? I wouldn't know what to do with it, right? They're the dog that caught the car. And then we're like, well, what now? I guess I'll go hump this couch. Whatever happened to Operation Rainfall? Alright, let's talk about Breath of Fire. Oh, Ace got me all turned around now. Let's talk. I got to stream Breath of Fire 4 at some point. Let's talk about Dragon Quest V, because this is a big one. I've been looking forward to this for like a while. Tragic motorboating accident. So Breath of Fire 5 is really interesting because it's actually the last Breath of Fire. I keep saying Breath of Fire! Dragon Quest V is actually really interesting because it's the last Dragon Quest game to come out of Chunsoft. And what's interesting is that, like, even though Dragon Quest went to different developers after 5, it still retained the same core, like, 4 guys, like, you know, Yuji Horii and Akira Toriyama and Sugiyama, and, you know, like, the same, like core group went along and did Dragon Quest 6. But the thing is that all the Chunsoft people that assisted them with Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were working on Chrono Trigger. And that's why Dragon Quest 6, they had to call in different people. And it sort of became a thing where each Dragon Quest game sort of had a different development team. Like, Dragon Quest 6 was made by, I believe Arte Piazza might have made it. 7, I honestly forget. They went out of business, but I forget the name of the developer. 8 and 9 were like Factor 5, I think. And then, like, 10 is an online game. I don't know. Dragon Quest 11 was like, all right, well, Square Enix is just doing it on their own, right? Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 5 is and welcome in, Gray, is it's one of my favorites. I always say that, like, out of all the Dragon Quest games, there's sort of a holy trinity of Dragon Quest 5, Dragon Quest 8, and Dragon Quest 11. Those are like the 3 best games. Now, 5, it seems primitive compared to the other 2 because it's in 2D. It was originally on the SNES and everything, but it told a really good story, and I'm playing the DS version. There's been a few different versions. It was on the SNES, it was on the DS, it's on mobile. It was also on PlayStation 2, but that version is a little jank. Yeah, those are the S-tier Dragon Quests. Now, and what I love about each one is different. Like, what I love about Dragon Quest 8 is it's like playing a Studio Ghibli film. It's like what I wish Ni no Kuni was. It's just beautiful and wonderful and still feels like Dragon Quest and has a really good story and fun gameplay. 11 was a love letter to the whole series. What I love about 5 is that it's sad. It's an unrelentingly morose game. You've only finished 1 and 8? Okay. Well, we're going to do 5. Also, 5, when they made the Dragon Quest movie, which came out in Japan, even in theaters and everything, and we got it on Netflix, they based it on 5. Now, the reason that movie got such a weird response from people is because for, I want to say 80% of the movie, they were following Dragon Quest V's story, rushing through it, because you have to do that, right? But they were pretty much following it. They were hitting all the right story beats. They had all the right characters. And then for the last part, it went completely off the rails in a really weird way with the revelation that the game itself was a ROM hack. Not the game, the movie itself was like... It was basically, the story was like some guy got bored with the same Dragon Quest V and hacked the ROM. And it became really weird. Oh, the aftergame. You should play the aftergame. Well, I mean, you could just watch my Let's Play. But the aftergame actually wraps up a lot of really cool story stuff in 8. Yeah, it was really weird and meta, and people didn't know what to make of it. They're like, what the hell happened? What is going on here, you know? And it was weird. But we're going to play the real thing, right? We're going to play Dragon Quest V on the DS. So let's go ahead and play the intro. Yeet! We got to go out. Oh. Can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can with shit.
Yeah. Fire! Yeah. Oh, fire!
That's exactly what she said. It's something about her ass. I get the feeling, though, she's very lonely. She kept talking about her ass.
What the hell? You beat me. But now you're going to have to take on the desert route to get the water. Oh, I'm dead as shit.
My home planet needs me. Goodbye.
Let's go down to my pond. I'll teach you the nature of getting quacked out. Fuma's alternate color is fucking whack. He looks like a fucking punk rock banana. Please enter box. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Come on, are you an ass? You think you could prevent me? You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Oh, I could be stopped by that, though. Oh, punish me! I got a knife! Oh, I'm a naughty
abomination.
Eighth, are you saying that the aroma of honeysuckle can and will overpower the aroma of shit? Amazing. So, I have the two screens, I think, at the exact distance that they would be on the DS, so there should be no weird clipping issues. Everything seems very loud right now. Let me see if I can... It was this. Okay. Now, since this game has a 3-act structure similar to Dragon Quest XI, we're going to throw this up here. Act 1, Childhood. Let's get this started. I'm going to move the game over here. Yeah, shit. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of shit we're talking, right? All right. So we're going to go with Madison, because that's... Okay, so what happens is you pick your name, right? And your dad suggests the name Madison, and then your mother overrules him and names you whatever name you chose. If you choose the name Madison, your dad suggests Erdrick, which is weird, but, you know, weird flex, bro, right? But yeah. Here we go, because we're literally gonna start as a baby, and then we're gonna be 6 years old, and then we're gonna be 16, and then we're gonna be in our 20s at the end of the game. It's a wild game. You know what, Eighth? That's almost exactly correct. The only difference is instead of punching God in the taint, we're gonna be punching Satan in the taint, basically. The whole ending is in hell. Do 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 do. There's Pancras. The first time I played this was Super Famicom, fan translated patch. I understand your anxiety, Your Majesty. Truly, I do. Oh, and EB, to answer you, I'm just glad you're here and everything. Talk when you want to talk. I understand you're in a lot of pain. Enjoy. But might I suggest that you take a seat and try to relax? I suppose so. Too bad that the Dragon Quest movie couldn't have gotten Ricardo Montalban to play Pancras. Signor, King Pancras is a baby, a beautiful little baby. Oh my, bless the goddess. Congratulations, King Pancras. You have a beautiful baby boy, Your Majesty. Excellent. Yeah, I know, that's why I said it's a shame that we didn't live in that timeline where that could have happened. I think he might have been alive when they made the Dragon Quest movie, but he was retired. Also, this is like the only game in the series that I can think of where you play as a hero that's coded Hispanic, so that's kind of cool too. Darling, you did wonderfully, my dear. Just listen to him crying, strong as an axe. Ox is what he said. Ox! A child with this much character deserves to be named right away. Now, let's see. I know! Why don't we call him Erdrick? How about no? What a lovely name. It makes him sound so heroic and wise. I had another idea of my own, though. Oh, damn it. Yes? Oh, okay. I was thinking it might be nice to call him Madasan. Madasan actually makes the most sense out of all the popular names for this hero because Mada's son, right? Madison. I'm not sure. But if that's the name you want, then that's the name he'll have. Dear son of ours, bestowed upon us by the grace of the benevolent goddess. I'm gonna name him Lasagna. They gave you the good stuff, didn't they? From this day forth, you shall be known as Madison. Oh, Pancras, you really are... Goodness, what is it? Are you alright, my dear? Rumpelstiltskin. Tragedy strikes almost immediately. You won't find out what actually happened there for quite a while. And when you find out, it's like, whoa, that's not what I thought happened. The game is never obvious. Who doesn't cry at the ending of this, right, Jake? How's it going? Alright, it's 6 years later. Ah, Madison, you're awake. The dream, you say? Of being in some kind of castle when you were a baby? Don't talk such nonsense, sleepyhead. Why don't you have a little stroll about outside and blow the cobwebs away, eh? Oh no, blanket. And however that's supposed to be pronounced. So here we are. As you can see, I do have a stick, and I'm wearing clothes. So that's a whole mood, right? Yeah, medicinal herb. Yeah, look at that, a seed of resilience. No reason not to use that right away. Oh, it's slightly different from 4. I'll get our resilience up by 2. I'll be in here. You go off and enjoy yourself. Smashy, smashy. You have to do it, even if there's nothing there. It's just for fun, right? Smashy, smashy. Now they have no rations yet. What is it, laddie? If it's the captain you're after, he's in the cabin there. Medicinal herb. Taking your own homegrown medicinal weed. Well, the trip is almost finished, so it's okay. This is one of my favorite seafaring songs in the entire series. The captain's cabin is in there. You mustn't just go wandering in and out as you please, do you hear? If you want to go to the galley or the sailor's quarters, take the stairs just there and go down the steps to the rear of the ship. I'm going on the captain's thing. Don't make me turn this boat around. I'm Captain Blythe, and I'm the master of the ship, so I am. Your father was a big help to me many a time in the past, you know. The ship actually belongs to a chap called Rodrigo Briscoletti. Important character. It doesn't often carry regular passengers. This is a special voyage laid on just for your father. Make sure you do what he says, won't you, boy? You'll grow up to be a great man if you do. Oh, I brought the menu up and I was going to show the status screen. Where is that? That's... attributes it's called. So you could see his 6-year-old portrait here. Oh, that's what it was. He was drunk. I would imagine, though, it wouldn't take a lot of rum to get a 6-year-old drunk, right? That's what Dr. Katz taught me, at least. I hear that you and your father are traveling around together, just the two of you. That's nice. He's the enemy of Captain Crunch. The Monster Book of Jokes. What do you call a warthog who's always out to get you? A thwarthog. Unfortunately, Madison can't read and doesn't get the joke. Or we might say fortunately that he didn't get that joke, right? Ah! Hey, you didn't scream or nothing. Bit of a nut, are you? He just, his kid comes up and he's like, Smashy, smashy. Tombola ticket? Oh, TNT ticket. Oh, I forgot TNT's in this game. Awesome. Hello there, laddie. Feeling a bit peckish, are we? The food here's not bad even if I do say so myself. I wonder who's the better cook, me or your pa? Kamehameha, boy. Scaring the kids the only entertainment? That's real, though. So your father's traveling the world looking for something, eh? Well, I don't know what it is he's after, but I hope he manages to find it soon. When I think of Pankraz raising a small boy like you without your mother around, he's more of a man than I am, that's for sure. He sure is. Smashy, smashy. There's another TNT ticket. Oh no, not Roscoe's striptease. There's another medicinal herb. Yeah. You can't get in any of these, I don't think. They're all locked. Which is fine. Well, that's the bottom of the ship. This is probably my favorite seafaring song out of any Dragon Quest, or out of any RPG. We've made port, boys. Cast anchor. Lower the sails. I'm about to be introduced to some more important characters. I'm looking at the stream and I can see that I have everything lined up right with the two screens, so that's good. I struggled a bit with Dragon Quest IV getting it right, but we learn. It looks like we've arrived. You couldn't go down below and give your father a shout, could you, boy? I mean, I could. And I will. But after I finish looking around, smashy smashy. The medicinal herb. This is clearly Mr. Briscoletti's room. I was just thinking there's only 2 beds, probably because they just copied it from the Super Famicom version. Does that mean that little Nira and little Deborah had to share a bed? That's the joke. You suck, McBain. Here we go. So, we've docked at last. It must be 2 years now since we were last home at the village. You were so small when we left, Madison, that I doubt you remember it very well at all. Right then, ready for the off? Make sure you haven't left anything behind, won't you, son? No, my Ninja Turtles. That's a good one, too. Yeah, that's a good one. The underwater theme from Luffy, too. You'll be disembarking in a minute, Madison. Who's that there waiting to get on the ship, Captain? Ah, Mr. Briscoletti. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. There's Deborah. You're in my way, old man! Deborah don't give a fuck. Ah, travelers, I see. I must apologize for my daughter's behavior. And here is the maestro of the vessel. Good to see you again, Mr. Briscoletti. Judging by the look on your face, I'd say you'd had an enjoyable trip. A smile shows a man is eating well. Now allow me to introduce my daughters. Or should I say daughter? One of them has rudely gone on ahead. I'm live! Yay! Yes, I did hear about Tony Bennett. Nero, come here to Papa. Oh, my poor Bambina. Is the step too high for you? Yeah, right. Allow me to give you a hand, my dear. Thank you, sir. A traveler with manners. Good, good. Now, Nero, we've traveled further than a long piece of linguine. You must be exhausted. Be a good man and take Nero to my suite so she can get some rest, Right away, sir. We've already met 2 of the 3 heavenly brides. My apologies for holding you up, sir. Please, terra firma awaits you. I'm sorry for delaying you, young man. Take care on your travels now. You know, I don't think I ever tried this before, but can I go in there and, like, talk to Deborah and Nero? They're not here. Let me talk to him, though. Dear me, I totally forgot to get everything clean and tidy. Yeah, they're in here. Look, this isn't an open house, you know. You can't just wander around like you own the place. That's my job. This is my room, got it? So you'd better leave, don't you think? Who are you? Oh, you're traveling around with your father? That's funny. I'm here with my father, too, and my sister. I'm a little bit scared of the sea. It's just so big. You know, I must have played this game, like, at least 4 or 5 times, and I never thought to go in there and talk to these 2. That's amazing that he remembered that. That's really amazing. Are you sure you've got everything, Madison? You've checked inside the drawers as well? Yep, sure have. I played Dragon Quest before. Then it looks like our voyage is at an end. Are you ready to disembark? Sure am. Well, Captain, thanks again for everything. Have a safe onward journey. Yeah. There's the correct choice, there's the canon choice, and there's the best choice. We won't see either of those girls for about 10 years. No, she's the best choice. I've done all 3 paths, and I know which one I prefer the most. Hey, it's Pancras, isn't it? I thought so. So you made it back safely, did you? Ha! I may starve and I may go thirsty, but nothing can finish off old Pancras. Now then, Madison, I have some business to do with this gentleman, so why don't you run along and play? Oh, and while I think of it, I want you to have this. So we have the map. The first time I ever played it, I married Bianca because it just seemed like what you're supposed to do. And that was in Super Famicom, so Deborah wasn't even in the game. The second time when I played on the DS, I was like, let me just marry Nira, and I found her to be very, very sweet. But I was like, the third time, all right, let's go with Deborah, and it's the funniest choice, and she actually has a great personality once you get to know her. So. It's a very important map. An old friend of mine made it for me long ago. Make sure you take good care of it, and don't lose it. And don't go off playing too far away. Okay. Smashy. Hey, $4. Smashy. It must be 2 years now since that chap Pancras set off from here on his travels. He said he was going off in search of something important. Took his little boy with him too. I wonder what became of them. No, you're the little boy? And Pancras just arrived back on the ship? You shouldn't go about spreading silly rumors, you know, boy. What other little boy do you know that has a purple turban? Seriously. This shit's unique. It's one of a kind. Alright. And here we are. An enemy! It's 3 slimes. Bum, 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 bum. Pancras comes to the rescue. Pancras joins the battle. Well, that's good, because he's level 27. Hey, I killed that one all on my own. Blue Hershey's Kisses. Are you alright, Madison? And he heals you. It's too dangerous for you to wander off too far on your own. You must be careful in the future. Now then, shall we get going? So I'm not actually controlling this. Pancras is. He's 69 to slime, yeah. We got some funky ferrets and jail cats. And if you're wondering why they're called funky ferrets, you can see that they are constantly farting. Sweet breath. Good night. So much for that guy. And that's level 2 for Madison. Heal. I didn't even get hit, but okay. Honey, I'm home. Goodness me, if it isn't old Pancras! Wherever have you been these past 2 years? Never mind that. It's good to see you back, and that's all that matters. I mustn't just stand here chatting away, though. I need to tell everyone the good news that you're back. Hi, everybody, Pancras is back. Attention everyone, Pancras has returned! Attenzione! Pancras in aquí! There you are, Pancras, so you're still alive! My, oh my, that can't be that little lad of yours, surely? Hasn't he grown? Anyway, why don't you pop in for a drink at my pub one night, eh, Pancras? I'm sure the regulars would love to hear a few tales about your adventures. Pancreas? You know, in the original fan translation, they called him Papas. You're back, Pancras. Good to see you, mate. I know I didn't always see eye to eye, but I've been missing seeing you around. Come by when things have calmed down a bit, and we'll settle old scores, eh? So it's true. You really are back, Pancras. Welcome home. The village was full of gossip about you while you were away, I can tell you. Ah, Mr. Pancras, sir, how wonderful it is to see you looking so well. Praise the goddess for delivering you home to us safe and sound. Glory be to the goddess. I beg your pardon, I seem to have gotten rather carried away. But you're home! You're home! Pancras is home! I'm so happy! Eche pipi, why happy? Signor, you have returned! It's so good to see you! I have been waiting for you with bated breath. Come inside, Signor. Welcome home, Pancras. And who might this girl be? That's my daughter.
That's my daughter.
Oh, yes, I know you. You're old Whitey's wife from the village nearby, aren't you? Whitey. Who says there's no Spain? You remember there's regional accents all over Dragon Quest. See, Miss Whitaker. You should come here from Rumbek to get the medicine for Senor Whitaker, her husband. You could say that Gotha is Spain. Grown-up talk is boring. Should we go upstairs and play? Gotha would be the Spanish kingdom, but it got... Well, you know what happened. I'm not going to say any spoilers. Come on. Come on. Whitey. Yeah, Whitey. Whitey's. I'm Bianca. Do you remember me? No. I don't blame you. You were only tiny back then, after all. I'm 8, which means I'm 2 years older than you are. I know. Why don't I read you a story? Hang on a minute. Kama Sutra. No, not that one. Okay, here we are. A pawn. No. Oh, this is too hard. How am I supposed to read something this difficult? Yeah, but he calls him Whitey. I mean, that was literally just 5 seconds ago. Bianca, it's time we return to the inn, dear. Coming, Mom. She couldn't even get through Once Upon a Time. Smashy, smashy. Unfortunately, he can't read what it says. Hey, look at me, I got a leather hat. Right, let's equip that right away. No, not use the hat! Use the hat. Family recipes. It's full of notes on choosing ingredients, methods of seasoning, and tips for achieving the best results, but Madison can't read any of them. Here we are. Another medicinal herb. You're starting to look just like your madre, Madison. Mada, she is such a kind and beautiful senora, eh? Well then, I'm going out for a little while. You stay here and make sure you behave, alright? Down to the basement. Smashy, smashy. And we got a seat of strength. Once again, no reason to not just use that immediately. I could definitely take the map and put that in the bag. No reason to have that on his person. Alright, let's look around the village. And he's off. That's interesting. What was it called? Do you remember? And I got a rock. It's a Wheelbrook stone. I think you need that at some point, too. Freezing! It's supposed to be summer before long. I can't get why it's so cold. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever find out, I'd be interested to hear it. Meow. Not sure what I expected, but there you go. Meow. So he actually went into that cave there. Not worry about that just yet. This is the church. If you go inside and confess, you can have them keep a log of your adventures for you. Letting it all hang out. I hear your poor mother was taken away by the angels when you were still a little baby. But you mustn't let that make you lose heart. You have such a wonderfully strong father there to support you after all. Now, we might as well save it, right? Meow, meow. This is where the shops are, I believe. Yeah. Smashy, smashy. I can't help but worry, you know. It's my old dad. He went off looking for herbs and hasn't come back. He probably went searching for them in the cave here. Wheelbrook at it. I hope he's alright. So we can't quite get past this guy yet. Don't worry about it just yet. You're a good child, aren't you, boy? But make sure you don't get in the way of that father of yours. So we won't be able to get in that house for, like, actually quite a while, from what I remember. This is Wheelbrook. If you head west from here, you come to the town of Roundbeck. Round. My poor plants are really suffering here with this cold. I'm at my wit's end, I am. Hey, where did you get that stone, boy? Found it at the bottom of the well, did you? I went hunting about in the cave back in my younger days looking for some of them famous Wheelbrook bluestones. Ah, yes, I remember poking about them big rocks, hoping for a sign of some more. It doesn't half take me back. Smashy, smashy. Okay, let's go in the inn. Look what we have here. My youngest customer yet, I'd say. This is the pub, laddie. You might be getting a little bit ahead of your years, don't you think? Yeah. Not quite old enough to drink at 6 years old. Nothing. Here's Bianca. We live in the town west of here. It's called Roundbeck. Your dad used to bring you over to my house to play lots when you were little. That man I sent looking for herbs still ain't back yet. I wish I could send somebody in after him to see if he's all right and everything, but your father seems so busy at the minute, and I doubt there's anyone else who'd be willing to go traipsing about in the depths of the cave for me. I'll do it. Right? I'll fucking do it. Fucking do it again. Oh wait, there was an upstairs. Fucking do it again. You just watch me. Wait, I was in the upstairs. Well, I'm tripping right now. Hold on. I need to stop tripping. Stop tripping. You were just a little baby when you and your father came here to live in Wheelbrook. I can hardly believe how the time's flown by. I often wonder what sort of life Pancras led before he came here to Wheelbrook. He doesn't seem to want to talk about it much, but I'd wager he was no ordinary man. You mark my words. Your words have been marked, sir. Didn't she use a crossbow in Dragon Quest Heroes? Oh, I see where I gotta go. Ba 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 ba. All right, kid. You know, just hanging on to weapons and armor isn't enough. Oh, okay. No, you have to equip them properly before you can use them. You see. What did she use in Bianca? I think she just tossed out, like, magic or something. Or maybe that was Nira. Welcome to the weapon shop. Let's see. So here they have better weapons. There's a bamboo spear for 50. They got oaken staff. That's even better. That's 130. Copper sword. That's the best of all for 270. We'll definitely want one of those, but first let me look in here. wonder what it could be that Pancras is looking for. Why would he make such long and dangerous journeys? Smashy, smashy. Some medicinal herb. Which Dragon Age was that? Because I played Dragon Age Origins. I don't remember a Bianca. But... Well, Jake, my weapon right now is a stick. It's extremely dangerous outside of the village. You be a good boy now and go home while you'll be nice and safe. Alright, so I think I gotta just go into the cave at this point. This here's the cave entrance, you know, boy. Don't expect me to come in after you if you get yourself lost. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I only played the first game, so... Medicinal herb. So, sort of our first dungeon. Fur babies. Ba 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 ba. There's a whole deeper part to this cave that you can only get to by a raft, and that's where Pancras went. Well, look at who his dad is. Right? Look at who his dad is. Of course he fights pretty well, right? Let's see something before. Okay. It looks like it might be some kind of warning sign, but Madison hasn't learned how to read yet. Alright, we got hammerhoods and a slime. Hammerhoods are a little more dangerous because they can crit you. They usually just miss, though. Oh! Ow, okay. Bug out of here. Go ahead and use one of my herbs. Ba 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 ba. Oh! Ow! Good thing I healed. That didn't kill him? Shit. I can crit too. Oh, damn it. Use another herb. So I don't have any magic yet, so... Oop. Yeah, that's where Pancras went, but we can't go there just yet. Single hammerhead, that's a lot more manageable. Hey, level 3. Sweet. $4. Got some boring bugs. Damn, I had to hit the one that's defending. There we go, that's better. Don't aim for the one that's obviously blocking. Oh, they're both blocking. Oh, crit though. There's a shield, a leather shield. Alright, that'll help. Let's get that equipped. Ah, here we go, baby. Drakis, 3 of them. They actually hit pretty hard, so I'm glad I just got a shield. That mitigates a lot of it. I love the Draki bite animation. I think we definitely use another herb. There we go. How much money do I have right now? 120? Okay. More boring bugs. Are you only attacking the ones that are blocking? Come on, kid. There we go, we got him. Yeah, there's a lot of puns in Dragon Quest monsters' names. What'd I get? A medicinal herb, okay. Oh, that's a dead end. I think I probably want to make sure I have the sword before I go any further into this place. So do a little grinding. Unfortunately, I gotta hold down the left trigger to... I don't have a speed toggle. Draki and a boring bug. I should have attacked the Draki first. But... Draki and a burr. Oh! Draki and a burr, baby. Damn, really? Oh my god, stop missing, dude. Yeah, hold on, I gotta heal myself again. It takes a while to get 270, that's why I'm speeding it up. Alright, boring bugs. Yeah, the series is really big on punny names. Okay. Slime and a boring bug. Nope, hadn't mean to do that. The burr baby looks like the fungus mascot that Lamisil used to have? Oh my god, you're right. Oh, bunnicorns, shit. They hit pretty hard, too. Right. Slime and a hammerhood. Alright. That's level 4. We have the heal spell now. Okay, cool. Won't have to rely fully on herbs now. Burr baby. Or maybe one of those mucus monsters from the commercials for, the hell was that called? God, is that stuff I took when I had friggin' COVID? I can't think of the name of it. Mucosil, probably. And then I had RSV and I took it again. To sample. Ooh! One of each disease. It's an auto heal, right? Okay. No? Oh. Oh, he doesn't have any magic points right now. Alright. That's okay. He's got a spell, but nothing to cast. Mucinex! That's it! Yeah. Thank you. That's exactly what it is. Oh! Alright. This one's so bad. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. We're at 191. So it takes a while, but it's worth... You really get ahead of everything by getting the copper sword early. I think you could rest in his house to get the magic points back. So I don't think he would stay at the inn at this point. Brrr, babies. 206. Oh, we're one-shotting the boring bugs now. That's nice. I wish I could one-shot these guys. Oh! Ow. I only have 3 of these left. It's okay. It's not a big deal. If you die, the only thing you never lose progress in Dragon Quest. The only thing that happens is you lose half your money. Which obviously we don't want to, since that's specifically what I'm grinding for is money. Yeah, Mucinex, because when I caught COVID, I took a bunch of over-the-counter stuff. One of them was Mucinex. And then again, when I had the RSV, which was really bad. Honestly, I think, like, that was worse than the COVID. But I say that mostly because of, you know, the vaccine helped. I had a tooth pulled as well during it all. You never got. It's wonderful to hear people who just like dodged it completely. It took a long time for me to get it, but and it was pretty bad. But you know, by the point I had gotten it, I was, you know, I had some vaccines in me, so we're almost there. So it was bad, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? RSV was way worse. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like what Gray just said about COVID. Like, as long as you're vaccinated, you know, because it's like almost deadly if you're not. But it drains you. It's so fatiguing. All right, so we hit level 5. For me, it was the worst. It was the absolute worst sore throat I've ever had in my life. It was incredibly fatiguing. I could barely talk. And it just felt like a really, really terrible, terrible cold. RSV was similar, but lasted longer. Come on, 10 more gold. $7 more gold. Oh, God. Ugh. That's it. Alright, let's go get that sword. A little bit of grinding and it puts you on a really good path for the whole first act. You know, because you know why you get sick around that time? It's because everybody's gathering together and they're around each other. So everybody, one person has something, little bug here, you know, and then everybody has it. Yeah, what's up? Alright. Oh, wrong. I have to be in the upper level. One sword, please. Who's gonna carry it? I'm the only one here, you dick. Alright. Let me sell my cypress stick. I'm only gonna get 5 for it, but it's better than what I had. Yeah, well, by the time Christmas rolls around, everybody's, like, over everything that they had, right? I expect you're tired after such a long day, eh? Then it's time you went to bed. Buenas noches, friend. What I love is that you sleep, and then your father's not still in the cave. He'll be there, and then he just jets off to the cave again. Let me see if I could catch him going in there this time. Well, then, I'll be going out for a little while. You stay here and make sure you behave, alright? Because you could actually see him getting on a raft, and that's how he gets to the deeper part of the cave. See, watch. This guy lets him through. He goes through there, and he gets on the raft. Oh, of course. Schools are petri dishes. Alright. So now we'll be much stronger. We'll be able to one-shot pretty much all the enemies in here, and we can go deeper into the cave. And a little bit of grinding. It wasn't necessary, but it really puts you on a good path for the whole first act. Especially since the next dungeon is a lot longer and a lot more serious business. Although you'll have Bianca with you, so, you know. Not that she's very strong, but it's better than being alone. Alright, 2 slams and a hammer hood. Up. Yeah, you built up an immune system over time. What'd I get? Medicinal herb, nice, because I used a bunch of them. How much magic points do I have now? 16? Okay. Because I do have a heal spell now. Check this guy out. Yikes! I'm such a fool. I got bored not being able to move and ended up falling asleep. I was just walking along, minding my own business, and this huge rock came tumbling down on me, you see. I don't suppose I could trouble you to give it a shove, could I, boy? It won't take much to get me free. Madison investigates the large rock. It looks quite heavy, but it might just be possible to get it moving. Push the rock? Who wouldn't? Madison puts all of his strength into pushing the rock. Nice work, boy. I'm lucky you came along. The name's Rockefeller, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Now I can get that medicine to Mrs. Whitaker like she asked. Oops, there's no time for idle chit-chat. I'd better get back and start mixing these herbs. Yeah, Rockefeller. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, slime and a Draki. Alright, some Wayfarer's clothes. It's definitely better armor than what I have currently, which is just plain clothes, so... Oh, my bad. So you notice there's no armor shop in this town, so... Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. June's family was like that, too. I didn't one-shot him? Damn. Oh, damn, that was unnecessary.
Don't be mean to me. I'm not a bad slime, you know. I promise. I know. I'll let you in on a little something useful. When you're cruising around, you'll find that there's a lot less monsters out in the open than there are in forests and in mountains.
I kind of knew that. You don't go in the haunted house until you're 7? Huh? I mean, I'm already level 5, so it's like, you know, I'm pretty close already. A hammer hood. He's a hood with a hammer, and he's wearing a hood, and he has a hammer. Oh, I don't mind grind. I like to grind. I just try not to do too much of it on stream, because I think it's boring for viewers. But that's why I speed up, at least. Wait, I should kill the hammerhead first. He might crit me. There we go. Good night, sleep tight, shoe wide. I said, there's a lot more to this dungeon, but we can't do it without the raft. Slimy, slimy, slimes. The slimes are here. We're gonna kick them right in their rears. You Whitaker. Whitaker. Hey, what's going on? I think what we need to do is go to the inn. Where, the Whitakers are staying. Oh, wrong way. Alright, you're not saying anything different. It's the mother I want. There's still no sign of that man. Really? Oh, good heavens, that must be my man. Well, thanks ever so much, boy. That means I'll probably get my medicine by tomorrow morning. Alright, let's head back home. I expect you're tired after such a long day. Then it's time you went to bed. Buenas noches, friend. Bloop. Ah, you're awake, Madison. Mrs. Whitaker has got the medicine she came for now, so she and Bianca are going home today. I'm a bit worried about them traveling on their own, though. I was thinking I might see them back to Roundbuck safely. Do you want to come along? Yeah, duh. Good, good. Let's be off then, shall we? Once again, when Pancras is in control, I am not. Adios, Senor Pancras. No get in no trouble, eh? Of course it's a but thou must. Not leaving us already, are you, Pancras? You're just a short trip to Roundbeck, my man, that's all. I see. Well, have a safe journey. Pancras, what a delight to see your face again. Hey, likewise, my man. Dude, Whitey looks like Mario, don't he? You're back, Mrs. Whitaker. Did you manage to get a hold of some medicine? Well, that's good news, ain't it? Mr. Whitaker will be right as rain in no time. Where is old Whitey, then? I'd like to pop my head around the door, if that's okay. Alright, Gray, we'll see you around. I hope Mr. Whitaker is back on his feet soon. If you're feeling bored, why don't you go for a bit of a walk? Why don't you go off for a little walk with my Bianca? Keep your distance, laddie. I don't want you catching what I got. He's got the Rona. My dad's ill, you know. Yeah, I noticed. Go here. Nothing. Picture book called The Four Great Furry Friends. Calm down, Moogle. Let me introduce four great furry friends. There's Clever Saber, Kind Leo, Sweet Mohicat, and Brave Percy. None of them are the slightest bit alike. They're good at different things, and none of their favorite foods are the same. And yet, they're the very best of friends. They do argue from time to time, of course, but they always make up and play nicely together again. Clever Saber, Kind Leo, Sweet Mohicat, and Brave Percy. You'll never find four friends so great, or so furry. Calm down, Bibble. The story strikes something of a chord with Madison. No. Do you want to go for a walk? I'll go with you if you'd like. No. And I think she legitimately actually joins you at this point. She's only level 1, but as you can see, she is in the party. So, I love that his class right now is Pancras' son and hers is girl from the inn. Come on, let's go and explore. I could show you around so you don't go getting yourself lost, Madison. There's nothing in there. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Got a seed of resilience. And a chimera wing. No reason to not immediately use that seed of resilience. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Glad it failed. What is our equipment right now? Hand-woven cape, paring knife, and pot lid. Okay. Stupid, sexy Flanders. That DS slowdown. It's like that on a real DS, so. Nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. Ah, stupid, sexy Flanders. This here is Roundbeck. If you head north from here, you'll come to up to 10 towers. Up to 10 towers. Smashy, smashy. Let's go visit the bar and get crunk. Hello there, boy. Come for a booze with your girlfriend, have you? She's not bad neither. She'll be a right looker in a few years' time. You're weird. So you can't actually get in there. That young rascal of mine has gone and gotten himself a cat. I keep telling him we can't possibly keep a cat here, but he won't listen. He's a worry sometimes, that boy. It's not a cat, lady. It's a saber-toothed tiger. There we are. Yeah.
It's a pretty weird cat, ain't it? Its purr's really funny. Go on, purr again, puss. Leave him alone, poor thing. Give him to me. You want him, do you? Okay, I'm bored of teasing him now. If you want him, you can have him. But only after you've gone and defeated the ghosts at up to 10 towers. Yep, that's the deal. You defeat the ghosts and then you get the cat. Now I don't have any choice but to go off ghost busting. Will you give me a hand, Madison?
I guess I have to.
Really? You're braver than you look. I never expected you to say yes. The cat's yours? Yeah, all right. I stand guard here all day and all night making sure no monsters go coming into town. You're a spirited-looking young thing you are. Don't you go thinking about wandering off outside of town, do you hear?
Yeah, you have to go at night. Let's check out what they have. Alright. They have a hairband here that I might want to get at one point. That's a lot of... That's like +7 defense for Bianca. They also have like regular armor and weapon shops, so... Getting a lot of DS slowdown, and I wonder if I can mitigate that somehow. Yeah, so they got good stuff here. They got silk apron, leather armor, leather dress. That's better than the silk apron. Can't afford any of it right now. That's cool. Scale shield. We'll definitely want that. And the hardwood leather. Sorry.
You fool! I'm at Earth and not up to 10 towers.
And weapon shop. Let's see. So, I mean, they already have the copper sword here. We'll probably want to get her a thorn whip, right? And we'll get him a boomerang at some point. We'll have to do some grinding, obviously.
Not you again. You young hooligans will be the death of me. Oh, wait a minute. You're not one of the usual you little ruffians I have in here. But you're still getting in my way. Go on, away with you.
Yeah, PlayStation Doom was actually Doom 1 and 2 together. I didn't go out this way. Long, long ago, a mighty count and a beautiful countess lived over at Up to 10 Towers. But they were all unable to have children, and the place was left deserted and empty after their deaths. And yet night after night, sounds of crying can still be heard from within the castle walls. The end. What do you reckon of that, son? Pretty scary stuff, eh? Nah, it sucked. I'd steer well clear of Up to 10 Towers if I was you. Yeah, the very first level had a chain gunner, and I'm like, what? Okay, let's go... We gotta grind, but to do that, we need to... Oh, I never talked to that dude. Let me go talk to him. We need to go out at night. I'm traveling the world collecting unusual tableware and the like. I heard that Count Upton used to drink tea from something called the Toff's tea set. Made of silver it was. Yep. Yeah, going through the... Because I'm playing like Doom Master Edition, and I've done the first 2 parts so far. I've done Doom, PlayStation Doom, which is Doom 1 and 2, and PlayStation Final Doom. There's also a version of Doom 64 in there. I haven't recorded that yet, but you'll see it all eventually. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to exactly do this. I think you just have to try to go to bed. No. Alright, I forget how it works. I know that Bianca will eventually tell you that you have to sneak out at night. She's not talking to me right now. Maybe I have to try to leave first, because I know this guy won't let me out. Yeah, he's saying the same thing. Ha! What you don't realize is that I know he falls asleep at night. I've seen him. I'm trying to remember how to transition it to nighttime. I might have to talk to Pancras. You've been a while, Madison. The good news is that old Whitey here just has some sort of cold or other. I suppose we'd better start thinking about making treks for Wheelbrook.
You can't possibly be thinking of leaving now, Pancras. You should stay one night here at the very least. Well, I suppose you talked me into it. Oh, good. Let me show you to your room. It's as many nights as you need. I think if you need more nights, I think Pancras gets sick. He catches the cold. Here you go, Pancras. You have a good night's sleep, eh? Right. Well, we better be on our way early in the morning. Otherwise, the folk back at Wheelbrick will be wondering where we've got to. We should make sure we get plenty of rest. Good night, Madison. Psst, Madison, wake up. Get your ass in gear, boy. We're going on an adventure. Good, you're awake, Madison. Come on, let's hurry. What do you mean where to? To up to 10 towers, of course. We have to give them ghosts the what for so we can save that poor cat from many more bullying. All we have to do is keep heading north, and we should come to the place eventually. Let's go. We'll definitely want to make sure that we grind up and get all the equipment that we can, because up to 10 towers can be pretty rough if you're not prepared. Although we gotta go visit the pub at night, right? Because there's people in here. Dear, oh dear. Kids of your age shouldn't be out here playing at this time of night. You've got quite a nerve coming into a pub being as young thing like you. You remind me when I was your age. Ha! Can't beat a good dose of the old juice in a nice-looking cup. Makes all the difference. Not that you know that yet, though. Hey, youngin'. All right, Sonny. Everything going okay? Is it nice? Nice. Yeah, you can buy armor, but you can't buy weapons. Notice he's not at the thing. I can talk to him, though. Ah! Help! Help! Oh, you're not ghosts? You gave me quite a scare there. Oh, you can buy. Oh, okay. My bad. Well, I can't afford none of it yet. But let's go out and fight some monsters. She's only level 1 as it is, so... Let's, there we go. Fat rats. Alright, and Draki. Who says it's European-esque? Alright, Bianca's level 2. Does she have any magic right now? Let me see. I don't think she does, but... what am I thinking here? It's attributes. Oh. Okay, she doesn't. I can't even click on it. People say you run into monsters if you wander around outside of town, don't they? Still, you gotta go and sort out these ghosts at up to 10 towers, so it's no good worrying about ourselves. Nice crit, though. The rats are a good source of money. Oh no! Good thing I got an extra round. Those bubble slimes can poison you. That's bad news. Alright, Bianca's level 3. And she got the Frizz spell. Pretty basic fire spell to start off with. So because you don't see any bamboo on the screen right now, there can't possibly be anywhere in the world, right? Wish you could shoot fireballs at 6 years. Well, I mean, just imagine 6-year-olds who are able to shoot fireballs. Doesn't that seem like a nightmare? A really underrated beat 'em up for the SNES. What would that be? Weren't we just talking about that not just a few days ago? Pirates of Dark Water?
Alright, Madison's level 6. And he got Squelch, which is your healing away poison spell. Bianca's level 4. Okay, how much money do I got? I feel like, well, I mean, you might not have been there, but I feel like we just talked about that on stream just like maybe last week. It came up. Or maybe just a few days ago. I think I can brave getting at least a little closer to up to 10 towers. Combatter pillars. Bubble slime and a combatter pillar. Alright. Well, I have Squelch now, so it's not that big of a deal if I get poisoned, but I'd rather not get poisoned. Funky Ferret and Jail Cats? Alright. It is up to 10 towers. Funky Ferret, Ferret's got the funk. I've never seen the cartoon or played the game, to be honest with you. Alright, we got Bianca's level 5. And she learned Dazzle, which can basically lower an enemy's accuracy. More fat rats. Bat rats. Too bad one of them got away. If anything, I should fight up here. Bat rats. They keep running. Jetpacks. Yeah, to be honest, I never heard of it until the cartoon or the game, until I think SNES Drunk covered it. I think it was $460 for the boomerang? We definitely want to get that boomerang. Boomerang's a really good weapon to have because it, I get poisoned. It hits every enemy on the screen. Not just a group of enemies, but every enemy on the screen. Oh, the Sega version's bad, really? You get sleep breath shits in it. I have to heal Bianca. We're gonna have to go back and heal in general, actually. Oh, he healed himself, but he didn't heal her? Alright, we gotta head back. Selfish. As long as she doesn't faint, we're good. Well, they die in this, but you know. Alright, Bianca's level 6. Well, what specifically made it worse? Because sometimes there would be like a game on... Oh, it's a different kind of game. It's a platformer? Okay. Because sometimes there'd be a game on like both systems and like one version would just not have as much polish as the other for whatever reason. Because there's usually different development teams. It's this way. No. As long as she doesn't get nailed here. Ah, good, he went for Madison. That would have bodied Bianca for sure. Let's see, 419. Let me talk to him and see. I need to see how much money it actually is for the boomerang. It's 420? Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me get it now. I'll just sell a medicinal herb or something. Oh, I have plainclothes I can sell. I didn't even realize that. Gotcha. Alright, so let me grab that boomerang. That's for him. We'll equip it. And I will sell his copper sword. She can't use it anyway, so... Alright, and then I wanted to get, what, the whip for her, probably? Whips will hit a group of enemies. Yeah. That's 350, and we're already, like, almost halfway there, so... Let's rest it up.
Here we are, home sweet home. I'm tired. Maybe we should give it a rest for tonight. We'll try again tomorrow, eh, Madison? Night.
And we're only supposed to stay here a day, but I think the excuse is that Pancraz catches Whitey's cold and is sick. So he has to stay until he's better. My head hurts. Looks like I must have caught old Whitey's cold, of all the things. Well, you gotta talk to Bianca first, I think. There she is.
We're going again tonight, right? Maybe we should get some sleep. I just woke up, but sure. You have a rest now, okay? I'll come and get you when it's time.
Boy, that day went fast, huh? So Pancraz basically won't, like, recover from the cold until you, finish the dungeon. So you have all the time you'd ever need to do it. Bit of a clever storytelling for a SNES game, when you think about it. I know it's on DS, but it was originally on the SNES. Alright, so 350 for the whip. And we'll start thinking about armor. And it goes a lot faster when you have a boomerang. Yeah, I think, like, licensed games definitely got better over time, but, like, back then it was pretty, you know... They usually, like, on SNES and Genesis, they were usually pretty mediocre, right? Mediocre to bad. Occasionally there'd be a good one. On, NES, dire. Not good. Very few that were even playable. It took them a while to realize that licensed games would actually sell better if they're good. Alright, so that's Madison hitting level 7. And what'd I get? A set of rags? That's actually armor, but it's like so shitty, it's... I don't think it's worth it. Let me see. Neither of them can equip it anyway. Something to sell. Oh yeah, it was anything and everything. Like were kids looking for Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Right? Was that something that kids were looking for back in the day? I don't think so. Oh, Gilligan's Island, yeah. The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. What? Why? Who asked for that? Not to mention how very many NES games are based on, like, R-rated movies. Well, the reruns are always on, though, to be honest with you. I definitely am a child of the 80s, and I've definitely seen Gilligan's Island. Alright, Bianca's level 7. And she learned Kasap. It's good for lowering enemy defenses. Funky ferrets, ferrets got the funk. Alright, well we have enough for the whip. Oh, of course. Of course. You know. Obviously, I mean, they were selling it to adults more than anything. Especially with it being a, hey Alice, with it being an adventure game the way it was. But yeah, it was a bizarre thing to turn into an NES game. Yeet. So could get that whip. Oh my god, one step away. Bunnycoons. I'm thirsty. No, my parents played video games. My mom more than my dad, but... Okay, so yeah, we're getting the Thorn Whip. So that would mean we're all set as far as weapons go. We'll want to get some armor before we attempt this dungeon, though. Right, let me sell those rags that I got. Neither of them can equip it anyway. No, everybody's parents is different, right? And her knife. Why he's gonna be like, where's that knife I got you? I sold it for a whip. So it's only the item shop that's closed at night. Okay, so we're gonna so we're gonna want to get the leather dress. That's the most expensive thing. 380. All right, let's go save up for that real quick. Alice, I think I remember you saying that your parents played a little bit of video games, right? Oh, come on, Madison, what the fuck? Even my grandparents played video games. Yeah, your mom did, that's right. My grandparents were big into The Legend of Zelda. Michael Bublé slimes. Having them both having multi-hit weapons at this point is pretty good. Nice. My grandparents also played like Tetris and Dr. Mario and that kind of stuff too, you know? But also Zelda. As a matter of fact, in my whole family, because we were all sort of playing the original Legend of Zelda all at the same time, and my grandmother was actually the first person in the family to actually beat it. And she had such a way of playing Zelda that if you ever saw her, the way that she approached the game back in the day, it's amazing that she ever beat it. Like, remember the Dark Nuts, the night type enemies that you couldn't hit them from the front, you could only hit them from the side or the back? Her approach to fighting the Dark Nuts was to wait in the doorway for them to walk by and stab as they walk by. It would take forever to clear a big room in the Dark Nuts. Play a little too cautiously is what I'm saying. That's Bianca hitting level 8. And she learned Sizz, which is another fire spell, but that hits a group of enemies. I think by the time I get back. I think out of all my family members, the one who played games the least was my dad. It was basically just like occasional like Tetris, you know. Come on, there we go. Oh. Get fucked. Oh, not here. Already got all the weapons I need. Alright, so get the leather dress for her. That's a big boost to her defense. Oh yes, because his generation invented playing outside, and nobody else has figured that out since then, right? Alright, so sell her hand-woven cape. Alright, let's see. Alright, I don't have enough money to get anything else, but let me see what else I want to get. Okay, so his armor for him, definitely. Right? We'll get the leather armor. It only costs 180. Yeah, that's that mentality, you know. And if you prefer to be inside rather than outside, that's a moral failing on some level, right? Yeah, my generation drank water from a hose. Like, okay, so what? And we were all right. So, what do you want, a medal? Participation trophy? That one always gets me when they go on about participation trophies. Madison's level 8. And it's like, and he got whoosh. That's an air spell for one group of enemies. Like, who came up with that? The kids didn't come up with that. Who was handing them out, Karen? Yeah, they really think drinking water from the hose, like, is worth bringing up. I'm just coming out here to fill up the map. That's all. I just came to fill up the map. That's a lot of funky ferrets. Yeah, it's... I've never seen a generation that blames everybody else for the things that they did. It's wild. Well, I already have enough for that armor. Let's start heading back. Yep. Yep. Oh. Come on. Yeah, what's going on? It's amazing that they have the armor in child sizes, right? Let's get that leather armor. God, one of my neighbors has that. No steppy snake. Alright, I'll sell his Wayfarer clothes. Alright, I think they also had a shield I wanted. Yeah, the scale shield, they could both use it. Alright, and the hardwood headwear. So what, 2 of those, 1 of those. Okay. We're getting there. Please no steppy snake. Ed and Alice sharing the brain cell. You both said the exact same phrase, co-opted as well. Snake. You ever see the one with the snake has a ball gag in its mouth and it's like, step on me, daddy, or something like that? That's pretty funny, too. I was just thinking about this Facebook post I saw where it was like, it was a screenshot of from some other site. And this person was saying, man, I'm not ready for LA. I met a girl at a party. She said she was a sub. I thought she meant substitute teacher. So I said, oh, you must love working with kids. And she was horrified. Alright, Bianca's level 9. Yeah, well, let's scale that back a little bit. We do like to keep any kind of political talk strictly for the Discord and keep it a bit more restrained on Twitch. Okay. Start heading back. I have enough for at least 2. She means she gets filled with questionable rich people. It's like if somebody at a party it just announces that they're a sub, you have to be like, okay, substitute, sub sandwich, submissive, submarine. Which are you talking about? Except we do have a political discussion channel on the Discord, but for Twitch we'd like to keep it a little more laid back. Let's see. So we're gonna get scale shield. I have enough for both. That's for you. And get a second one for Bianca, who I don't think has a shield at all right now. Oh, she has a pot lid. Okay. All right, so we'll sell her pot lid, and he has a leather shield. And then we only have the hardwood headwear to get, which is hard to say for some reason. And then we'll do up to 10 towers. Alright. Woof. We had one hell of a thunderstorm last night. Like in the middle of the night. Woke me up too. Just boom. Bang, bang, bang. It definitely won't take me long to get up the amount of money it is. Ooh, that sucks when the power goes out. Wait, so this is 7. Whereabouts in the country are you at? Because I wonder if it's the same storm rolled over you and then came this direction. Starting back. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it probably was the same one then. That's right, you mentioned Toledo. I'm bad at remembering those things. Yeah, I'm in PA. I'm in Northeast PA. Every time you mention Toledo, I think of Klinger from MASH. Hey, I guess you got the outskirts of it. Alright, hardwood headwear. And he's actually from Toledo, Jamie Farr, isn't he? His character always talked about Toledo. Alright, so let's rest up for another day and then we'll tackle the dungeon. I thought so. Yo, Whitey's got a bed. Not only does he look like Mario, but his wife has a separate bed. Oh, wrong floor. So he was the real deal all around. I know he also had a lot to do with the development of the character of Klinger. Autograph a bun. What do they do? Keep the stale ass bun with the autograph on it on the wall? That's wild. Autograph a bun. Why? Alright. Jail Cat's Funky Service. Time to bust some ghosts, cause busting makes me feel good. Do, 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 do. Here we are, up to 10 towers. I think, oh, let me see. I don't think you have to go through here yet, but yeah, there's a blue door. Alright. We don't have the key for that just yet. I might as well see the scene here. The door is rusty and won't budge an inch. Huh, what a pain. I hope there's some other way we can get inside. Yeah, I mean, not only that, but like his whole idea of of Klinger being insane, or pretending to be insane and everything, that was all his idea. I can't go there yet. We don't have the key for that. Not getting back out anytime soon, right? Let's hear it. Wah! Alright, oh, Bianca. Gotta go looking for her. Oh, here's the graves. There's an inscription carved in the tombstone. It says something about it being Bianca's grave. But Madison can't read very well. It isn't sure of the exact wording. Sounds like there's a voice coming from the grave. Have a look inside? Who wouldn't? Madison uses all of his strength to push the grave open. One hell of a strong 6-year-old, huh? Phew, that was horrible. Couldn't you have got here any sooner? Thanks for helping me out anyway. We better get a move on. There's an inscription carved in the tombstone. It says something about it being Madison's grave. But Madison can't read very well and isn't sure of the exact wording. Cardi Finkbeiner? That's his actual name? Jesus. What was his solution for the noise problem? Let's hear it. Oops, there's the back of the bookshelf. Yeah. They're pushed up against each other so you can't quite move the city. That's just crazy enough to work. Oh my god, move deaf people at the airport. That's dumb as hell. The Countess looks kindly at Madison and Bianca, and then closes her eyes. Hey, stairs! That's the dumbest thing ever. Nothing. Got a silver tea tray. I believe that's a knick-knack, right? Like the stone, I think is. It doesn't say knick-knack, but yeah, they might not be classified as knick-knacks until you find out about that. That's a hand-woven cape. Don't need that. Medicinal herb. Okay. It's a very empty bathroom.
Good evening to you. I am Miss Count of up to 10 towers. 10 years ago, the people of my castle were attacked by the monsters and killed. Why did such a thing happen, you ask? It is said that an evil being tries to take from the world all the children in any status. But Count up to 10 and I are having no children. And I believe this angered the monsters and made them kill us all. Still, there is no use in counting the cost of it over and over. What's done is done, but you see, we would like very much to rest in peace. I am hoping you will be able to help us. Could you try to banish from this old derelict castle the ghosts that now live among us? If these ghosts are not gone, the people of the castle are fated to forever dance upon this cursed stage of limbo.
Sounds like it. Sounds like he was kind of a knob, you know? Alright, we're going this way. It's as dark as you'd like in here. Watch where you're walking, eh, Madison? Yeah, we have to go down here. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Look at this place. Can't get through that door right now anyway, so... A picture hangs on the wall. Hung. Oh, here we go. A ghost and a will-o'-the-wisps. Let me go the other way first. Because this feels like it's the correct path. Oh, we can't go anywhere there. Alright, that's blocked off. Alright, now we know. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's not only ghosts, but spirits of the dark world. Naderia, too. Naderia is basically hell. This must mean that Grand Master Nimzo is extending his grip on our world. I read all about him in a book once. Yeah, I had heard. We were talking about it earlier. Somebody mentioned, I think it was Ed or Jake, but somebody mentioned that he had Alzheimer's but still remembered the lyrics to his songs. Ah, here we are. I was supposed to be chief of the castle guards, but I couldn't protect the Count from those monsters. If only somebody, anybody, could stop the Grand Master of Naderia and bring peace back to our world. It's such a shame. The Count and Countess used to enjoy drinking tea from the most exquisite tea set. Now that lovely silver pot and cups are probably lying somewhere forgotten. What a terrible waste. The ghosts tell us it was too boring watching us dance, so I suppose we're lucky in that respect. Okay. We should probably count our blessings, but it would be nice to be able to finally sleep in peace. Ah, my legs, I can't make it stop. Nope. Drackies. Bam. Help! Somebody make it stop! I smell the smell of tasty children. I'm going to eat till my bones burst tonight. Will-o'-the-Whips. Got him.
Daddy.
Pah! Can't you put a little more feeling into this dance? You'll make the food taste bad at this rate. I heard there's going to be a real feast tonight. Oh, they're floating. Huh. What's taking dinner so long? My mouth's dry as a bone here. Okay, we got a boa constrictor and a fat rat. Boa constrictor. Boner. Ugh, my stomach's empty. You don't have a stomach. I don't understand what's taking dinner so long. We'll have to go down and rattle some bones in the kitchen if it's much longer. It won't be long before we're tucking in. The boss has found us a great place to rest our weary skulls. Dance, dance an eternal dance, and keep us entertained forevermore. Oh. Alright, Will-o'-the-Whips and a fat rat. We can't go that way. Oh, this way. Wait, isn't this the front entrance? Oof. I'm trying to remember where to go. Can't go this way, right? That's where I came from. This room's enormous. Just look at the height of the ceiling. I bet they had some amazing balls and parties here in the past. I don't rightly remember what to do here. Let's see, let me backtrack a little bit. Alright, Bubble Slimes, Will-o'-the-Whips, and a fat rat. What an asshole. Yeah, I forget exactly. Go back, go back. Clearly I have to get back there at some point, but... Yeah, it's like I remember the dungeon, but I don't remember exactly what to do at that point. And... can't get through here, right? Oh, I can get through there. That's surprising. Okay. There we go. There's the count.
Ooh, you are the first people to have the courage to come this far. Many years ago, there came to this castle the ghosts who now live here. My wife, Miss Count, and I were finding it impossible to rest in peace. How things have changed. I still remember the days we would enjoy the afternoon tea while watching the flowers bloom. Please, I beg you, banish from this castle the ringleader of these ghosts. Then the rest will follow one by one. Yep. Wonderful. I hoped I could count on you. You are indeed very brave. This ringleader will be in the throne room, guarded by his evil minions, the spirits of the dark world. You came through a very dark floor on your way here, correct? That is the room where the ringleader is lurking. Just take the stairs up after the door there. Remember that I am counting on you. Okay. I can't get past him just now. Alright, so we got to go to the dark room, which I believe is... Oh. Yes. Wait, there is still something I must tell to you. You young people must be more patient before you go running off. There is no use in you going directly to the throne room now. It is too dark for you to see. You must go through the grand hall to the basement. In a jar in the kitchen you will find a torch. Use this. With this you will banish the darkness and bring the light. Easy as 1, ha ha ha. 2, ha ha ha. 3. Because he's the count, get it? That's the way. I make the rusty door open for you also.
Good luck and stick together. There is safety in numbers. Ah. Alright, so now I should be able to proceed past here. That's what it was, I didn't talk to him. Get back here, I'm trying to talk to you. Welcome, do you wish to stay the night? Not particularly. Very well, perhaps next time. I believe you actually can. I don't think there's not much reason for me to, though. I come here looking for some sizzling hot treasure. I haven't found it yet, though. The boss is going to bring out a special ingredient he's been saving. I think I'm gonna be sick. I can't prepare a meal like this. Oh, here we go. What do we got? A wax murderer and a will-o'-the-wisps. Yeah, I figured when Alice said failed comeback that it was probably more recent than what you were thinking of. Can't you see I'm busy? Go away. Medicinal herb. Smashy smashy. A torch. So we have the torch. There's a treasure room there, but can't get to that just yet. Oh wait, no, we don't do that yet. Alright. Gotta backtrack to the dark room now. Alright, will-o'-the-wisps and a boa constrictor. Boner constrictor. Don't constrict my boner. Oh, wrong way. It's really dark. We'd better use the torch, Madison. Beautiful pale light illuminates the surroundings. Okay, that's where the big boss is, but I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go here, so I can drop down here. Couldn't before because the ghosts were in the way. Alright, there's the silver teapot, part of the Toff's tea set. And there's the Chimera Wing. Shit! Plunk. Alright, cool. I think it's this way. Oh, this is wrong. Boner. Boner. What's up, dude? Ah! You children are very brave coming this far. Why don't I cook you a nice tasty dinner as a reward? Come with me. No. You're not afraid of me, are you? Surely you're not such scaredy cats if you've made it this far. Why don't I cook you a nice tasty dinner as a reward? I have to say yes. Perhaps I should mention, you're the main ingredient. Shit. Shit. Crap. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I can't make a meal out of the two poor children. It's just not a recipe I'm comfortable with. Do you want your neck sliced off by the scythe of hell? No? Then I suggest you start preparing this meal. Yikes. At least they seasoned us well. Smells good. I can hardly wait. Haul her up. Right away. Did the house need like a lot of cleaning? This looks tasty. We'll be chewing this one down to the bone. Alright, here we go. Wax murderers. Ooh, almost enough. Haha, you suck. Alright, Madison's now level 9. And he learned buff, which is good for raising your defense. I wonder if it might have been like a hoarder situation. He's not saying anything different. Alright. Okay, so now we gotta just go back. Oh. Wheel of the whips. Which, come to think of it, I think is actually this way. Yeah. Instead of assholes. I don't like that guy. He's an asshole. Obviously, we're not done here. What are you doing here? I thought by the skeletons would have made a meal of you by now. Well, if they can't stop their dinner running away, then maybe I should tuck in instead. Here we go. First boss of the game. The haunted housekeeper appears. Just sap him. Again? Okay. I'm probably gonna have her use Frizz. Is it Grimer in human form? Oh no. Try Kasapping again, because I'm not getting the damage I'm looking for. Ah, he's bottomed out. Alright. Oh, he's sapping Madison? Alright, I can counter that. Oh, but Madison has to do it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do buff. Or Frizz, rather. She got sapped. Got him. That's Bianca hitting level 10. Help! We'll leave the castle, I promise! If we all go, there won't be any more monsters coming here, I'm sure. We were forced out of Nadiria, you see. So we were just looking for somewhere nice to live. Surely you can forgive that, right? Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's a relief. He'll grow up to be a fine young man, I'm sure. Imagine being forced out of hell. I knew I could count on you. I cannot thank you enough. Yes, thank you so very much. We were on tenterhooks, but now we are so relieved we can rest at last. The other castle inhabitants already are sleeping peacefully. Are you ready to depart, my dear? Yes, my darling.
Goodbye. We will never forget you. Well, that's good. Now the two of them can finally sleep peacefully together. Those ghosts who took over this place were a nasty bunch, huh? But it's the monsters who came along and killed all those poor innocent people who were the most to blame. Oh, what's that? What a pretty ball. I bet it's some kind of reward. We should take it with us. Bianca takes a glowing gold orb and hands it to Madison. Madison acquires the gold orb.
Plunder my orbs.
Madison places the gold orb in the bag. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, huh? Or should I think this way? I think I should be able to, if I wanted to. Oh, no, that's where the. Okay, that's where the count was. We don't need to go that way. I'm not sure. I don't think I could go in any further in the cave right now, but I'm gonna check. I think you do need a key for that door. Yeah, it's still rusted. Oh, here we go. Then a warm breeze blows out of nowhere, so you can get in here. Okay. Rusty door is open. They're rocking out on the harpsichord. Alright, we got a seat of strength. $4. And there's the silver teacup. That completes the Toff's tea set. So all these like knickknacks, things like the Toff's tea set, you could actually open a museum later in the game. With stuff like that in it. Alright, back to Roundbeck. News about Madison and Bianca defeated the ghosts at up to 10 towers quickly spread through the town that night. Then morning came, all over your face and your chest. Yeah. A promise is a promise, so hurry up and give us that cat. I don't know. I suppose we don't have much choice. Fine, you did what you said you'd do after all. Take the stupid cat. Yeah, that's good news, ain't it, cat? No more bullying for you. Come on, let's get going. You're pretty brave, I suppose. I didn't think you'd actually go through with it and go off hunting ghosts like that. I know. We should give the puss a name. What do you think about calling it Saber? No. No, Leo could work. Terrible. How about Spot? You're high. Mohi Cat? Stop. There's always Tom. There's always Shut Up. And how about Percy? How about You Eat Me? Or just Moggy? Or just You're a Dumbass? We could call it Punk. You could shut up. Pajamas is quite funny. It's got nothing to do with anything. I know, what about Balmren? There it is. That was his name in the Super Nintendo version. Balmren's alright by you, is it? Yep. Nice, Balmren it is then. That's why when you get the bell that summons Saber Cats in future Dragon Quest games, it's called Balmren's Bell. It's a reference to this game. Oh yeah, I suppose I should have mentioned that my mom's allergic to pets. That means you'll have to be the one who takes care of Balmren. You don't mind, do you, Madison? Come on, let's get going. He's still a guest. Hey, Daddy-o. You're a worry sometimes, Madison, but at least you're safe, and my cold's all better now, too. We should be getting back to Wheelbrook. Have you all said all your goodbyes yet? As much as I'm gonna.
Now then, shall we get going? Thanks for everything, Whitey. It's a reference to the phrase "the cat's pajamas." Madison. Looks like we probably won't be seeing each other for a while. Here, have this. Madison receives Bianca's ribbon. I know, I'll tie it to Bomren. Hopefully we'll have another adventure together sometime, eh, Madison? It's like an old school way of saying something's cool, like it's the cat's pajamas. See ya. It's the cat's ass and all that stuff. And by the way, Madison, I have to tell you I'm quite impressed by how you took on those ghosts. But you're still such a young boy. You mustn't put yourself in such danger again, okay? No. Think you're invincible now then, do you? Never mind. Come on, let's make a move. Cat's meow, that's another one, yeah. Yeah, but cat's pajamas, that's what it's a reference to. Metal pitchers and funky ferrets. Yeet! I took out more than you did. Balmrin joins the fray. You could see his cute little kitten face up there. I think cat's pajamas might be a little older than the 50s, but yeah. Pancras, welcome home, sir. It's good to be back, my man. Notice anything strange on the top screen there? Oh, it's gone. This is where you get the first glimpse of the deeper story. Hola, senor. I'm so happy to see you. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta pee real quick. Yeah. I'll be right back. But I want to know if you guys saw the little what was going on. Alright, so we're gonna get our first glimpse at sort of like the overall, like, major story that happens here. Hola, senor. I am so happy to see you. ¿Cómo está? How are you feeling now? Are you still a little unwell? ¿Qué? It was just a cold? Bravo, bravo. See, while you've been away, senor, this letter, he came for you. Well, friend, I expect you're tired after all this traveling, see? Maybe you have a little siesta, huh? So Balmrin is in the group now. Yeah. Good morning, Madison. Sleep well, I trust. I have some things I have to look into, so I'll be staying in today. Make sure you don't go wandering off out of town, understand? Oh, don't worry, there's plenty to do in town right now. Buenos dias. Was it you, friend? Are you the one who hid my chopping board somewhere? It's very strange. Somebody's playing games with me. His chopping board is missing. I'm freezing. It's supposed to be summer before long. I don't get why it's so cold. Well, who's this? This guy wasn't here before. What is he doing? Well, he looks familiar. Let's talk to him. Hello. That's an interesting looking gem you've got there. It's a gold orb, you say? May I have a closer look? Yeah? Yeah, you can. Madison hands over the gold orb. Wow, it's even prettier up close. The man hands the gold orb back to Madison. Make sure you take good care of your father, okay? I'm not saying nothing for anybody who hasn't experienced the story, but that was incredibly significant. All right, I know where we gotta go, but I wanted to maybe walk around and talk to people, see if anybody else mentions anything like what Sancho said. Now that is odd. I could have sworn I put my sewing box in the cupboard, and yet here it is on the chair. My mind must be playing tricks on me, so it's another strange thing happening. There's a whole lot of funniness going on here in the village at the minute. I wonder if it's got anything to do with that odd fellow who was here the other day. I mean, he's still right there, so, you know. Hey, someone's written a weird message in my guest book. It wasn't you, was it, boy? I only just got here, so no. Oh, there she is. We'll talk to her a little bit. You're that kid who likes caves, right? I'm the guard who was standing in front of Wheelbrook Added before. There's a funny fellow in the village at the moment. It's causing quite a stir. He was standing by the church last time I looked. You be careful of him, all right, boy? That's funny. I'm sure there was no glass here before. A lot of weird things seem to be happening just lately. Yikes! You can see me? Yippee! At last, someone who can see me. Who am I? I'll let you might tell you, but not here. One of the houses here in the village has a room in the cellar. Come and meet me there. Race you! Alright, let's just go there. I don't think Bombren needs equipment, but I'm gonna check to see if there's anything. I mean, I think he could use equipment, but I don't think he could use anything here. Oh, he's not selling right now anyway, so. You came, but I beat you. My name's Honey. I'm a fairy. But our land, our magical fairyland, is in terrible danger. That's why I sent to the human world to find help. But everyone here has been ignoring me. I even played a few tricks on people so they'd have to take notice of me. And it worked. See? You came all up. Shh, someone's coming. Came. I was sure I heard voices down here, so I thought you must be playing with someone. But I see you're alone. Ugh, it's freezing down here. Stop talking to yourself and come upstairs before you catch a cold. It's true, no one else can see me. Anyway, will you come with me to my land? Then Treckle will tell you everything. Who wouldn't, right? Sweet, you came. Come on, I'll take you to meet Treckle. I brought a human warrior as you requested, Treckle. My, what a cute little warrior he is, too. No, he's not cute. He might look cute, but he's really not. I mean, he's really... All right, honey, settle down. I can see his potential perfectly well. It's Madison, isn't it? Welcome to Fairy Lee, the soft and creamy home of the fairies. I believe the reason you can see as fairies when other humans cannot is because you have a special power. And so I have a favor to ask you, Madison. Will you help me and my kind? Duh. I see. Well, I said no? Oh, wrong button. You see, one of our greatest treasures, the Herald of Spring, has been stolen. It's a flute that we fairies use to summon spring in all its sweetness. Without it, the bitterness of winter will continue forever. We need your help to get it back, Madison. Will you help us recover the Herald of Spring? Yes. You will? What sweet music to my ears. I want you to go along with Madison, honey. Yes, Treckle. Honey joins Madison. I don't think you can control her, but she's like a character that can help you along. I hope you can help us, Madison. You're our last chance. Well, she does actually have a status screen, so you can see her there. She's level 7. We fairies aren't strong enough to wield swords. We need your help, Madison. That's why Treckle asked you. Please do what she asks of you. I hope you can help us, Madison. You're our last chance. It's a save point. The fairies are responsible for the passing of the seasons. If they can't summon spring, the winter will never end and the whole world will freeze.
So that's why that one guy in the main town was like, why is it still cold? Let's actually save it. Like, it should be nearly summer. Why am I freezing? Meow, meow. I have... Hey, Mogul, what's going on? Alright, down here. Damn frozen wasteland. I hate it so much. Madison tries to read a book on the bookshelf, but it's full of long words and impossible to understand while he is 6. Yeah, I think they are all going to say that. You're the warrior Honey brought from the human world to get the Herald of Spring back? Oh my, I heard the thief that stole it fled to the Winter Palace. Good luck.
Lousy smirch weather.
If you travel north from here, you'll reach the Winter Wasteland. They say there's a place called the Winter Palace there, but apparently its doors are always locked. The view from here in springtime is breathtaking. Not too bad it's winter. Treckle's far too soft, if you ask me. How can fairies and humans live together in peace, let alone monsters? It's because of Treckle that we're stuck in this endless winter without a flute. There's the armor shop. I know where he went. That thief ran away north with Treckle's precious Herald of Spring.
Treckle's really warm and kind. And gooey, too. That's a compliment from a slime, you know. She let me live here in Fairy Lee, even though I'm a monster.
Ah, that's a great saber cat. I know it's only a young cub, but even so, I've never heard of anyone befriending a saber cat. They come straight from hell.
Hell? They come from hell?
Smashy, smashy. For me, cats are the fauna of Mordor. That's a valid point. I don't know. I hardly get a single customer these days. So then how does this go again? Welcome to the village shop. Alright. Okay, stone fangs are a weapon for bomb run. Let's get that right away. Nope. I didn't mean to hit Madison. Evicted from hell. That's what happened at up to 10, right? They said that specifically that they were kicked out of Nadiria, which is hell. Alright, I don't need a copper sword, don't need a boomerang. Alright, we're good on everything else. Might want armor at the armor shop, but we're good for here. Let me talk to this dude. Ooh, that's good. Nothing like a bath. You can feel the heat right down to your bones. You're new here, aren't you? Have you heard about the dwarf who lives in a cave over to the west? Not yet, no. Apparently he was ousted from Fairy Lee when he wrote a book about thieving and Lux. Lots about Lux, it was called. If Treckle had been in charge back then, it wouldn't have been such a bone of contention. Poor dwarf. So, that's going to be our first place, because he can open doors and locks and stuff, and the thing is that, the Winter Palace, they said it's always locked, so we can't get in there. Definitely, yeah. Uh-oh, what have you read, Alice? Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? Alright. Oh, he could use rags? Okay. Well, oh, hold on. Before I get that, let me, see what else they have. Oh, the pupper. Well, leather kilt is better than rags. Okay. Alright, so they have some better stuff. Let's get the leather kilt for Bomber, because he doesn't really have any armor or anything right now, so... Rube Goldberg had a comic strip called Boob McNutt. Wonderful. Alright, so I want to get scale armor and the bronze shield and the fur hood. Can't quite afford that now, but let me see if I have anything to sell. I don't think I do. Oh, actually, yeah, I have all of Bianca's equipment. Alright, so sell the Thorn Whip. Hootie McBoob. No, Nutty McBoob. I'll sell the leather dress. And the scale shield that she had. Alright. Hand-woven cape. Picked that up in the last dungeon. Okay.
That gives me a bunch of money. So I can go ahead and get the scale armor. Yeah. Or a limerick, right? There once was a dwarf in a cave. Sell that limerick. Alright, so let's see. I don't have enough. Okay, we'll come back. Alright, there's some holy water. Alright, let's go out and grind up a little bit for money. Alright, we've got a lick spittle and a bad apple. Let him spoil the whole bunch. Also, Borman's only level 2, so it'll be nice to get him up a bit. We've got Battle Pip, a Pip Fighter, and a Pippiny, and a Whiz Pip. That's rather tough. Yeah, the Pip Gang, exactly. Yep. Or they can hang around banging Snow White. Stop using snooze! God. At least Honey likes to heal you. You can't control her, but... There we go. We got mental pictures. Alright, Balmer hit level 3. At least the Pip Gang there doesn't like merge into one enemy. That happens in some later games. Let's get that bronze shield. That's fine. And I will sell his scale shield. Alright, so I have 200, and I need 400 for a fur hood. Won't take long. Bad apples. And like I said, it is good to grind up a little to get Balmer some levels, because he starts at level 2. Bad apple and a heal slime. And we got a lick spittle and 3 mental pictures. Bad apples and a mental picture. Alright. Oh, everybody got dazzled. It makes you miss more often. Oh, they really like status. Alright, Balmer's level 4. Got dang heal slimes. That gives me enough money. Oh god, here's the pips. Wait, Balmer just defended? His trust level might not be high enough, but let me see something in the tactics. He's on Follow Waters. Like I said, he might just have a lower trust level. Oh god. I don't have Bianca to counter that. You know you can cast Omni Heal. Get the hell out of here with that shit. They all could be cereal mascots, right? Like some kind of jank-ass Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Boom! Alright, you're done. Yeah, that's it. You don't have enough badges to train me! You be yelling at me like you got some badges. Let's get the fur hood.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
I already did the bustin'. Now I'm gonna put the key in the keyhole. Wait, no, not that. Oh, that's right, I was gonna sell him back the hardwood headwear. I'll stay at the inn and then we'll go visit this dwarf in the cave. Bustin' nuts. Exactly. Welcome to our inn, weary traveler. This costs money. I have money. Shut up and take my money. Oh, that's right. You always wake up here. Good morning, Madison. You were restless in the night. Did you have a bad dream? What? The fairies are in trouble? You're still half asleep, my lad. I've seen some things I need to look into, so I'll be staying in today. You go off and play, but stay in town, you hear? Technically, I am staying in town. You can see Honey's still with us. She's just invisible in the real world, so... Wait, is there an item there? I just noticed that. Oh, look at that! There was a seed of life there. Thought I saw something sparkling there. I'm gonna go delve into a cave for a dwarf. Alright, bad apple and a mental picture. Yeah, snatch his ass off. Here we are. Madison tries to read the sign, but he doesn't know how to read yet. They do be like that sometimes. Alright, we got a Frizzard, some Time Bottoms, and a Lickspittle. Damn, I hate when they do that shit. $4. $4.
Oh, a German and a fairy. I'm not a bad slime, really, I'm not. I wouldn't just give her for the Herald of Spring. It was Dwight.
Damn Dwight. Alright, Time Bottoms and a Lickspittle. Dick. What kind of weapon is she using? It's such a weird animation. Oh, this is my first time in a cave. I've hardly been inside Fairyland at all until now. Oh, you can't even see what she's using. Oh well. It wasn't my idea. Dwight went off on his own. I knew nothing about it. I don't know where he got the idea that it was Trek who chucked me out of Fairyland. I'm sorry about all this. I don't suppose you'd be interested in my book, Lots About Locks, would you? To make up for Dwight's behavior. It's shut away in a treasure chest right at the bottom of this cave. And if you come across Dwight, set him straight for me, would you? I'll kick his ass. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, bunch of lick spittles. Hella lick spittles. Yeah, indeed, right? Alright, Bomberman's level 5. Good thing I'm OD as well, right? Anything over here? No, okay. Okay. A few different ways to go. Alright, we got larva. Larva. Nice. This is the remix. This is the remix. What I get? Medicinal herb. Okay. That's a seed of agility. You realized you're the old person in the office, huh? What do we got? Fetid ferrets. You do be like that sometimes, Wayne. Alright. Madison's level 10. It's a book entitled Lots About Locks. That's what we came here for. A strange aura radiates from the book and envelops Madison. Madison magically absorbs the wisdom from the pages of Lots About Locks. As the aura fades away, the book disintegrates into thin air. Samson's did it. Samson's did it. So we now can get through blue doors. $4. Alright, there's a seed of life. Oh, I already decided who it's gonna be. Like I said, there's the canon choice, there's the right choice, and there's the best choice. And we're gonna go with the best choice. Of course, Deborah. Of course, Deborah. And also, I wanted to check out this. You look at that Lots About Locks book and all? Hey? Gordon Bennett, you got it already. Better watch your back, mate. Or I'm like an elephant, me. Pack a Ming trunk. No, I meant, never forget nothing. And that, they were like, huh? What? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't think I want to drop down there. I think it's just going to put me in the poison, but I'm going to check it out anyway. Hella hammerheads. Boom. Cheer. No, Moogle, you can't marry Bomberman. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Hey, NPJ, how's it going? Oh, how's the game going? It's Dragon Quest V. It means it's going fantastic. Love this game. It's one of my favorites of all time. Alright, so we can now open blue doors. Alright, we got a Frizzard and some Will-o'-the-Wisps. Yeet! What'd I get? A medicinal herb. Alright, so we'll go back to the town and rest up before we head to the Winter Palace. Oh, really? Okay. Well, Dragon Quest is my favorite series of all time, and this is one of like the 3 Dragon Quest games that I would consider like the very best S tier holy trinity. Dragon Quest V, Dragon Quest VIII, and Dragon Quest XI. And this game has one of the best stories out of any game that originated on the SNES. Of course, I'm playing it on the DS, as you can see, but you know. All right, let's rest up, and we'll head to the Winter Palace. But to bring anybody who's coming in up to date, we were born. That's how the game began. We were born. Her name's Madison. And very shortly after we were born, something terrible happened to our mother. We don't know what, but it will be revealed later. And then it's 6 years later, so we're 6 years old. We're in our childhood arc. And our father is there. He's Pankraz. Well, it was thunderstorms all last night. And for the past 2 years, we've been traveling around with our father. Oh, where am I going that way for? And he's been looking for something. We don't know what it is, but he's been looking for something. And also, just recently, we met this guy. Look! Looks just like us, right? And now we're doing a little side thing with fairies. Which, believe it or not, is important. It's just, right now, it doesn't seem to be. Nothing insignificant happens in this game. Alright, so we'll go through the Winter Palace next. Wait, we don't go that way. Parched. We also cleared out a castle full of ghosts. That was the whole thing. So there's sort of 3 acts. There's a childhood act, a teenage act, and the adult act in this game. And it's a really epic story because you start off as this little boy traveling with your father, and by the end of the game, you're traveling with your own children. What I get? Medicinal herb. Only seems to be a medicinal herb, huh? Yep, nothing's wasted. Not a single thing is superfluous in this game. Prestidigitators and Cactoball. Alright, some classic Dragon Quest monsters. Nice. I didn't really want to get hit by the Cactoball. The doors are locked tight, but Madison used the secret knowledge of lots about locks and opens them. Alright, let's go kick Dwight's ass. Oh, shit. Dracumas. Okay. Really? With the snooze? Really? As soon as I saw 4 Dracumas, I should have realized it was going to be that. It was going to be like that. And it is true that the character designer is a curatorium. Oh, my art book's slightly out of reach. Here, let me grab it. I'll show you something real cool. Like a curatorium. Yeah, Draculas are straight from Dragon Quest 1. Here we go, falling down with great. Dragon Quest Illustrations art book, and you can see all the heroes of all 11 games there, and some of them pass more than a slight resemblance to certain Dragon Ball characters. But I'll just go right over to the part for Dragon Quest V. Let's see. Which section is this? This looks 5. Yeah, this is 5. I'll show you guys. Wait, I've gone back to 4. So you could see this was actually the some of the box art. You could see young Madison, Pancras there, and the older Madison over there with Bianca and Baumren. You can see there's Pancras, young Bianca, older Bianca. I wonder, is Deborah even in this? I don't know when this book came out. No, I don't see any drawings of Deborah. Oh well, let's go back to the game. I just wanted to show you that briefly. That was a gift from Alice. You got me that book, right? I'm trying to remember. I know you and EB both had the idea to get me that book. It was a whole thing, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, you were the one that actually got it for me. Okay. That's where we're trying to get. Dracumas. This ice puzzle isn't as hard as you'd think because you don't slide until you hit a wall, you just slide for a certain amount of spaces. Absolutely. It is. It's got a lot of great art in it. Okay. I think what we do is we do like this. We do this. Oh, I hope I didn't just screw it up. Rattling snakes. You know, when I see DQ, I always think Dragon Quest. People be talking about Dairy Queen, and I'm like, Dragon Quest? They do kind of look like Darth Vader. An art book of blizzards. You don't need to just give it to me. Chocolate, ice cream, and M&M's in it. I don't need the all that shit. Just give me the fucking ice cream. Scream until Yankus stops. Oi! You see that damage number there, mate? 269, right? That's like 69, but twice, right? Wouldn't it be 138, you ninny? You what? So Barman's level 6. Okay, we're good. And then now, pop. Alright, cool. I mean, there was a Darkstalkers 4 and 5, and you could get it on the Switch. They just had weird titles, and they weren't, like, that popular. Dracumas and a spiked hair. Okay. Look in the meme channel. Let's take a look. Yep, I've seen that format. Not particularly that picture, but I've seen that format. Oh, he's charging up. There we go, we got him. He was charging up a critical damage. Looks like I've made it, actually. Let me make sure I'm healed up before I attempt this. So we gotta fight Dwight. Who are you? And what do you want with the White Dwarf? No, not Dwight Dwarf. The White Dwarf. I suppose you're one of Treckle's lot. Come to get that Herald of Spring flute back, are you? Well, you could tell Treckle it's the White Dwarf she's dealing. Hey, it's the White Dwarf, not Dwight Dwarf. Sometimes you see those in bars. So if you want the flute back, come in. He's got a cold. Get it! Alright, our second boss. Dwight appears. He doesn't even get special boss music, though. Alright, I don't think I need to buff, to be honest. I think although I don't have... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. He's really easy. As long as you're good level. Dodged it. Oh, she has Kasap. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, but they still will have the vending machines. Smoking in bars is banned in most states, to be honest. Alright, we got him. Easy. Free. And I got a magic water out of that. Drat! That's not fair. You're too strong. What? It wasn't Dragoloo who drew Granddad out of Fairyly? But the Winter Queen...
I see we have visitors. Wonderful. So rude of me to leave a child in charge of reception, even if he is a wannabe superhero. I do apologize, but I assure you, I'll make up for it now. Now here's the actual enemy here. The Winter Queen suddenly turns into a monster. Alright. I think you just see them here and there, but they're not really all that common anymore. Oh, nice crit. Winter Queen versus the Winter Soldier. Be nice if you healed me, honey. Do I have to do everything myself? Okay, she did it. He's charging, or she's charging up, rather. You charged up and then used Cool Breath? What are you, dumb? Not as sexy as Crystalinda from Dragon Quest XI. Minors can enter casinos, but they can't go on what's known as the casino floor. Oh, damn. She got honey. I can't do anything about that. She's healing herself. I could try a whoosh spell. I don't know how much damage I'm going to get out of it. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it doesn't matter if Honey gets knocked out, but she's useful. Oh, that's weird. There's no external entrance to the, or you can't skirt around the edge. It's bad design. The Queen does crack. That was a very bad stroke of luck that she got Honey. Wait, hold on. Defend. Good deal, good deal. Alright. Crit, you're done. This lottery is basically a tax if you think about it, right? Alright, Bulmerman's level 7. Doesn't matter about Honey, she doesn't level up anyway. And got me a Chimera Wing. My body! I'm burning up! Ah! That was a surprise. I had no idea the Winter Queen was an evil monster. She tricked me. She tricked the White Dwarf. Uh-oh, I'll be in trouble now. Granddad'll be furious. I better get back to the cave. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. The Herald of Spring is in that treasure chest there. You better take it back to Treckle, I suppose. The White Dwarf reigns supreme! Boomerang, I already used a boomerang, so that's useless. And look at that. The Herald of Spring. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. No! Oh. She's back up on her feet, but she's only got 1 health. It's alright. That'll knock her right back down.
should have healed before I moved. Alright, we got it. Alright, Honey is now out of magic points. Thankfully, it's not hard to get out of here. Yeah. That's a lot of rattling snakes. Buffets were already sort of featured dishes as it is, you know? So I can see that, yeah, the pandemic probably killed a lot of buffets. I'm not supposed to be down here. What am I thinking? Oh, this is annoying. Alright. Dracuma's and a Prestidigitator. Too bad I don't have an evac spell to get out of here. Prestidigitator be doing crack. I mean, I've been known to hit the Chinese food buffet from time to time, so, you know. Alright, Madison's level 11. Got mid-heal. Very cool. Shit. Oh, it's annoying. I had the opportunity to get out of that, and I took it. Rattling snakes. God. So, like, it wasn't even good food and it poisoned you. It sucks. There's one near here that's actually quite good. I haven't been there in a bit, but it's quite good. Oh, here we go. Oh, I never went here, huh? Look at all this stuff I missed. $4. Empty. Dracumas. Well, damn. Dude, Honey's weak if she can't even kill a Dracuma in one hit. Oh my god. Everybody's asleep now. Alright, Madison woke up. Hey, and Bomberin woke up. Okay. Come on, bite this guy's ass off. There we go, we got him. Chimera Wing. Unfortunately, I don't actually see a way out of here. I think I... No, I do see it. Shit. That's gonna be annoying to get there, but... Alright, rattling snake and a spiked hair. Haha! Well, if you read a thread like that, yeah. He's charging. Got him! Alright, we got it. We're good. Alright, back to Fairyly. Mental pictures. Not Dwight, it's Dwight Dwarf. Lickspittles. Well, see, that's the thing. The grossest thing at a buffet is usually the people. There's not much you can do about that, and not anything that the restaurant workers can do about it either. Go talk to Treckle. I feel asleep. Uh-oh, the truck have started to move. Welcome back, Evie. Sprightly saints, the herald of spring. Come, Madison, let me take a good look at your face. She told me to come. We couldn't have asked for more. We couldn't have asked for more from anyone, Madison. At least I can fulfill the duty of the fairies to call an end to this long, harsh winter and summon spring into the world. I really don't know how we can thank you, except perhaps to promise you this. If you ever find yourself in trouble, when you're a little older, I mean, come to our land again. We will do whatever we can to repay you for your bravery, so remember us, Madison. So it's interesting that the older version of Madison shows up in the village right around the same time as the fairies are telling you come back when you're older. So think about that, right? Six saintly shrouded mountain. And now it's time for you to return to the world where you belong. Madison, I'll never forget you. Here, have this so that you can never forget me either. Well, some people are just gluttonous to an extreme extent. Madison receives a branch. Were you expecting something better? Don't worry. It's only withered now because of the cold. Once spring comes, it'll be bursting with hundreds and hundreds of pretty little flowers. Ew. Goodbye, Madison. Take care. Treckle puts the herald of spring gently to her lips. Baby, you can blow my flute. Toot, toot. That was a big loss for Red Lobster, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, this whole part is the first time you see a bit of the deeper story where you meet the older version of Madison and you get your first glimpse of the fairy realm, which is not hugely important, but it does come into play. And she says, come back when you're older. Hey, friend, where have you been? A messenger came from Coburg Castle while you were away. Your papa is already on his way there. He wanted to take you with him, but he could not find you anywhere. But he only left a few moments ago. If you hurry, maybe you catch up with him. Go right now, rapido. I guess I could do that. Hey, friend, wait, something fell out of your pocket. Look, it's a beautiful blossom. See, it's a little warmer now. All the pretty flowers, they're gonna be bursting into life. I put it in your room, okay? It's gonna make a nice ornament, no? Yeah? Okay, friend. Leave it to me. Now hurry, or you'll not catch up with your papa. Yeah. No, that happened. That was an episode. As a matter of fact, I remember like that when Marge was on the stand, they were like, Miss Simpson,
What did you do after being kicked out of the restaurant? We drove around looking for another all-you-can-eat seafood place, and after that, we went fishing. Do these seem like the actions of a man who has had all he can eat? All right, Coburg Castle. Now stuff it. Wait, is older Madison gone at this point? Yeah, he's done. All right, he's not there anymore. We'll get to see that from the other perspective later on. It's extremely dangerous outside the village. You be a good boy now and go back home where you'll be nice and safe. Sorry, have I seen Pancraz leaving town? Well, no, I can't say I have, so he hasn't gotten out of town. Oh, wait, he's probably up at... Yeah, he's probably... I don't see him. Oh, man, I don't remember where he is. I will find him. Oh, it's happened multiple times in real life. Let me talk to this guy. You're Pancraz's son, if I'm not mistaken. This might be just hearsay, but it sounds like he's got an almighty enemy out there somewhere. If only you were more grown up, you'd be able to help him out. God, where did he... Oh, he's in the church. I just remembered. He's in the church. Yep, there he is. There you are, Madison. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Never mind, it doesn't matter now. I was just saying a prayer before setting off again. You should do the same. I'll be waiting for you at the town entrance. He's telling you to save the game. Yeah, I know, it's definitely... it happens all the time, believe it or not. Whenever they say all you can eat, there usually is some sort of disclaimer on that, you know? Alright. So we're going to Coburg Castle, which means we're getting close to some major shit happening. And also, we're going to meet another very important character. We've already met so many important characters. All done, Madison? Good. Then we'll get going. I've been summoned to Coburg Castle. Don't worry, it's not too far. Nothing like the long sea voyage I took you on before. And once this little trip's over with, I think we'll settle down for a while. I've put you through enough. It's time you had a bit of fun, don't you think? Right then, let's be off. Have a good trip, Pancraz. I got it. I'll take a look. Where? Are you talking about the Barbie thing in the main chat? I am Pancraz Gotha of Wheelbrook. I've been summoned by King James, and I'm on my way to Coburg Castle at his request. Please allow me to pass. Notice the sad music at this point. The game's about to get much more serious. Ah, so you're Pancraz, are you? I had word that you'd be coming. Please pass on through. I believe you get to share like a pretty cool moment with your dad at this part. Here it is, yeah. We'll be in the kingdom of Coburg before long, Madison. People say the view of the river from up top is quite something. Come on, we don't have much time, but it'll be fun to go and have a look. Here we are, let's see. Oh! I hope you don't mind my asking, but... Are you alright there, old man? Oh yes, don't mind me. I'm just watching the river go by and thinking about what the future holds for our kingdom. I see. But be careful not to catch a cold from standing up here too long. Do excuse us. And then he goes the wrong way. We must hurry. We're supposed to be in Coburg by now. Yeah, right. Now, once again, not controlling this. When Pancraz is in front, he controls the game. Oof. Damn. For this time of year, that is cold. Halt! What business do you have in Coburg Castle? My name is Pancraz. I was summoned from Wheelbrook by the king. Ah, my apologies, good sir. The king is expecting you. Please, follow me. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, then you step outside and you're stepping into soup, right? Your Majesty, Pancraz of Wheelbrook requests an audience. Thank you. I will see him. You may leave. At once, Your Majesty. Well, Pancraz, your reputation precedes you. I have heard much about your bravery. As such, I have summoned you here to ask you a favor. Please approach the throne. Guards dismissed. I'll be incredibly dull for you, just standing there, Madison. I'm sure His Majesty wouldn't mind if you looked around the castle. It's a fine opportunity for you. We'll have finished our discussion by the time you get back. I'm sure... Yeah. So this is the son of the brave Pancraz? You have your father's eyes, boy. Good, honest eyes. Alright, let's look around. These are His Majesty's personal chambers, lad. If you want a place to play, you'll have to look elsewhere. Alright, Alice, we'll see you later. There's nothing like the breeze up here on top of the castle. It almost sends you to sleep.
I'm just sleepy.
Alright. It's a pretty big place. I wonder what's so secret about the favor the king's asking your father. Maybe he's hoping he could knock some sense into Prince Harry. So you and your father came from Wheelbrook, do you? I feel sure I've seen him before. The castle, was it? Nah, it must be my imagination. Oh, this is where Prince Harry's room is. Maybe I'll come back here after I look at the rest of the castle. This is Her Majesty the Queen Consort's bedchamber. She and her son, Prince Wilbur, both sleep in there. Wilbur. Who are you? You'd like to make friends with the real prince, would you? Haha. Well, you certainly have a shrewd eye for one so young. That's right, my Wilbur would be a far more suitable successor to the throne than that naughty half-brother of his. That's what you were thinking, wasn't it? Yes, you're very shrewd. Very shrewd indeed, my boy. I don't want to be king. Fair enough, kid. Nothing. So Harry is the older son from the king's previous marriage. And he's a bit of a brat. At least for now. I think this goes back to the entrance, right? Yes, it does. Do you know about the tale about the great castle that fell from the sky a long time ago? According to the legend, it was from that moment on that monsters started to prey on us humans again. Do you believe in legends, child? Yeah. Only the goddess on high in her infinite wisdom knows the truth. Nothing. Oh, I got a seed of wisdom? No, magic, rather. Wisdom's the purple one. Oh, Percy, Percy. Palmer, I'm not trying to talk to you. Dude, where'd my seed of wisdom go? Oh, it's the bag, that's why. Magic! Seed of magic! I keep forgetting that. They're different. The seed of wisdom is purple. I was wondering that myself, that's why. Wondering who the next king will be, are you? Prince Harry or Prince Wilbur? Well, unless something happens to stop it, it'll be Prince Harry. He's the oldest son. I don't like all this talk about who's going to succeed to the throne. His Majesty the King is still in excellent health. There are far more pressing concerns, like these rumors about children being kidnapped all over the place. That's a big thing. That's going to play into the main story in a major, major way. You should be careful, lad. Don't go wandering off without your father, all right?
Wilbur.
What should I do? Her Majesty the Queen Consort has been meeting with some very unsavory characters recently. I feel compelled to inform His Majesty the King, but perhaps I shouldn't be meddling in Her Majesty's affairs. AC in that case standing for anal cunt. Smashy smashy.
Everyone says what a naughty little boy young Harry is, but I don't think so. It's only because he lost his mother so young. I mean, I know he's got the queen consort now, but, well, it's not the same as your real mom now, is it? And anyway, she dotes on that Wilbur of hers like there's no tomorrow, so it's no wonder Harry's gone off the rails a bit, is it? Ah! Phew, you scared the life out of me. I thought it was Prince Harry again. He knows I hate frogs, but he still puts them down my back. Just because he's a prince, he thinks it's okay to be mean. Oh, you must be Prince Harry's new playmate. You poor thing. Smashy, smashy. Smashington, smashington, smashington. Oh, nothing down there. You could type it if you want, just don't go crazy. We only disallow, like, anything racist or sexist, that kind of stuff. I don't remember, it's been a long time since I played the Super Famicom game. It might be rats, I don't know. Frog sounds more boyish, though, you know? Alright, let's go talk to Prince Harry. Yep, that too. Anything bigoted, basically. Regular cursing is fine. Who are you? Ah, I know. You're the son of Pancras, the man my father ordered to come here from Weelbrook. I'm the Prince of Coburg, the next in line to be the throne. I expect you want to serve me by being my lackey, do you? Well, let's say you. Ha! What sort of prince would want a puny little boy like you as a lackey? Get out of my sight. Cool story, me, bro. I just want this. Nope, okay, never mind. Okay, let's say no. I think that's what you have to do. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What'd you say? Alright, in that case, I think we gotta go back and talk to Pancras. This is one of those things you have to read between the lines a little bit to figure out why we were summoned here, but it becomes obvious as further you go. I don't know, I've always seen it as more of like a general insult, but I can understand that. Ah, Pancras's boy, you're a keen-eye lad, I can see that. Well, I've entrusted your father with looking after my eldest son, Prince Harry. I want you to make friends with him, too. It'll do him good to have someone to play with. Where is Pancras? Where's the Chancellor? Ah, I've had just about as much of Prince Harry's mischief as I can take. The goddess only knows what kind of king that little rascal will make. The worry keeps me awake at night. It do be like that sometimes. Dude, where did Pancras go? Oh, here he is. Ah, there you are, Madison. The king's asked me to look after his son, Prince Harry. I feel much happier if I can keep a closer eye on him, but it seems he's not too fond of me. Why don't you try to make friends with him, Madison? You're about the same age. I'm sure you'll get on. I'll stay out here so I can be sure he doesn't go anywhere while you would go in and play with him, okay? That's my boy. See, the king basically, he's not in good health. They think he's in good health, but he's not in good health. And he realizes that his son Harry is going to have to take the throne a lot sooner than expected. So he needs to come out of this brat stage that he's in right now. Oh no, not you again. I suppose you've come back because you want to be my lackey, have you? I'll say yeah. Well, you're probably not up to it, but I'm prepared to give you one chance. There's a chest in the room next door with a lackey's badge in it. Go and get it. You must have a badge if you want to be my lackey. Otherwise, I won't let you. He's only a raging cockbag for a little while. Because Harry actually goes through a lot of the same terrible things that Madison goes through, so he becomes a better person. There's nothing there. And he's gone. Yeah, it was the goon badge in the original. What's the matter, Madison? What? Prince Harry's disappeared? But this is the only way out of that room, and he didn't come past me. Are you sure? Come along, show me. And he's there. Pancras, I thought I ordered you to stay out of my room. Phew, you really don't like me, do you? So sorry, Your Highness. You must have been daydreaming, Madison. The prince hasn't gone anywhere, has he? I know it's hard, but try to make friends with him, will you? So you brought the lackey's badge like I told you to, I presume. There wasn't one in there. Oh, really? All right, then show it to me. Ha, you were lying. You don't have it at all. What? There's nothing in the chest? Don't be absurd. Of course there is. I simply won't accept a lackey who doesn't have a lackey's badge. Go and look properly this time, you nincompoop. Still nothing there. And he's gone. So what you can do is you just, like, search here. Madison moves the chair aside and searches underneath it. There's a secret staircase leading down. That's where he keeps going. How dare you discover my secret staircase? I didn't like you the moment I had the misfortune of laying eyes on you. But I bet you didn't find the lackey's badge, did you? Well, you can't be my lackey then, so there. What's that? You Prince Harry? No, I'm Prince Harry, with an H, you imbecile. And who are you, filthy louse? Filthy what? Sorry, mate, but you're coming with us. Ugh. Kidnapped. Oi, step on it. Get him on the raft. Come and Gov. So weird that it plays boss music during the cutscene. Alright. Let's go tell Dada what happened. Alright, the staircase is gone. Yeah, it was the Goon badge and the fan translation. Goon and Lackey are similar enough, right? What on earth's the matter, Madison? What? Prince Harry's been kidnapped? Dear goddess. Now listen to me, Madison. No one must know of this. It'd be a disaster if people were to find out. We'll have to rescue the prince before he's missed. Come on, follow me now. Yeah, you bring that to the league and they're like, this isn't a real badge. Alright, so now we're in the town. We could look around a bit. I think you have to leave the town, but we can look around a bit. I heard there's a really big ruin northeast of here. My mum said I mustn't go there. She said it's too dangerous. Don't know how to read. Hello there. Well, it's your lucky day. I'm a traveling salesman, you know. Armor shop. They do have bronze armor here. Let me come back to you. This is the guy I want to talk to. Iron staff, chain whip. I might get the chain whip. They also have a better weapon for bomb Ren, but most important to get the chain whip. We won't be attacking all enemies now, but we'll at least still be attacking groups of enemies. We sell the boomerang I had, and also there was an extra one that I had picked up along the way. Goons! What? Hired goons. Hired goons? Do you have anything else? Not really, okay. Does that give me enough to get the claw? Yes, it does. Goons. Not sure what I expected. It's just an item shop. I don't really have any money for armor right now, so we'll probably just continue along. Honestly, I think Pancras has gone ahead anyway, so... That's a weird gimmick. Nothing.
Usually I travel about buying and selling stuff, you know, but the monsters I've been running into lately are so tough. Oh, that doesn't mean anything. I hate to think there was trouble brewing. There's always trouble brewing, right? Yeah, I think that Pancrase has already gone ahead. Because he was rushing out of here. Yeah. Alright, let me see how much the armor is before we go on ahead to there. Okay, so we'll want to get the bronze armor, or iron armor rather, that's 1200. And an iron shield, and an iron helmet. So that's quite a lot of money, but that's okay. So let's do a little grindy. So we got Scarab Burrowers and Scissors, new enemies all around. Oh, look at this guy showing up. The Terracotta Warrior. Raised his friggin' defense. We got it. Fandangos. Well, he did raise his defense. Alright, press the digitators and a fetid ferret. Alright, Bomberman's level 8. Alright, Scarborough and a screwball pitcher. They are farting, yeah. In the static sprite, you could see it more clearly in the Super Famicom. Alright, Slime Knights, 3 of them. This is the first game in the series to have Slime Knights. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Because believe it or not, we're actually kind of coming towards what will eventually become the end of the first act. The first act is the shortest one. Got to make sure we're well prepared for that. Prince Harry being kidnapped sets off a series of events that leads to the end of the first act. I got a hardwood headwear. I can sell that. I'm not gonna have enough even with selling that. Distressingly, not getting a lot of money, but that's a lot. Might want to go closer to where the dungeon is. This direction, I think. Scissors and a screwball pitcher up. No, not that way. Fetid ferrets. I think it's northeast now that I think of it. They called in a Terracotta Warrior. Yeah, I know somebody who actually keeps ferrets. They're kind of stinky though, you know? Alright, yeah, go up and around the mountains. Or down and around, as the case may be. Bangos, and I got a free round. Hold on. He's calling in the homies. The harmless have arrived. There's the place. Scissor and a screwball pitcher. Don't know how to read. Yeah, there it is. That's where we're gonna be going. Wow, look at this. Okay, gotta get rid of those heal slimes though. Oh, my magic got drained. That's real shitty. I'm gonna have to head back. Thankfully for in the moment healing, I do have medicinal herbs. How much money do I have? Alright. By the time I get back, I'll have enough for at least one of the pieces of armor that I wanted. Nice crit there for Bomb Run. Slime Knights. Ooh. Hope we can kill them before they get Bomb Run. Alright, come on. Ah! Damn. That sucks. But yeah, there's like a mercy in the first act because you're a kid. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about using churches. Get that iron helmet, that's the most expensive thing here. It's the only one I can, well, I can almost afford the iron armor, but let's get the helmet. Also, Bomberman can use the helmet, but I'm not going to worry about Bomberman as much as I worry about Madison right now. But I'm probably going to do at least some of the grinding off screen, it looks like. Did I ever go up here and talk to people and stuff? Yeah, I did. I talked to him. Okay. I remember. I remember. Yeah, out of the 3 acts of the game, the first act is by far the shortest. Oh, I forgot. Partridge Farm? I'm sure that's not what you meant to say. I think you meant Pepperidge Farm. Alright. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we'll do the rest of the grinding off screen. We'll stop for now, and is there a... There is, it's over there though. We'll do the rest of it. Oh, really? Alright. I'm gonna go in the main entrance then. But, no. Yeah, no, it is in there. I remember. It's over here. Yeah, it's a little earlier than I normally am, but it would all be grinding for the rest of the stream anyway. For kind of like the big dungeon that we're going to be heading into, trying to rescue Prince Harry, stuff happens, and then you're a teenager, you know? Alright, and I'm also going to make a save state, because it's always good to have those. And because it's always good to have as many, I'll do a save state file. It's good to have as many as you can. Alright. Nice, 5K, sweet. You get watch streaks for showing up on streaks, and also like subscribers get more points and whatnot. There's ways to rack them up. But yeah, this game is so good. What a great game. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over the schedule. Let's just get rid of that there, and then we're going to do a raid. So here's what's going on, guys. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be playing Xenosaga Episode 1 for the PlayStation 2. Sunday night, we'll be playing more of Devil May Cry 4 for Steam. For Monday afternoon, I'm going to be playing more of the end of Street Fighter 3 New Generation, and probably also be moving on to the next game on the list, which is going to be, I don't have a scene for it yet, but it's going to be Guilty Gear X2, which I'm going to be playing on PlayStation 2. Tuesday night, we're going to be continuing along with more of Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, we're going to be starting Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which I'm playing on Steam. Thursday night, more of Growth or Devolution Heed the Call to Awaken for the Super Famicom. And Friday afternoon a week from today, we'll be right back here with more of Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. So, let's go over here and see who we have online that we could raid. Well, Sakura Sushi's on. She's always a fun raid. I think that's what we're going to do. Sakura Sushi's on just chatting right now. I don't know what she's doing, but some of tubes. All right, set over there. So don't go anywhere just yet. Please stick around for the stream. Thank you guys for coming by. It was a lot of fun. Let's raid Sakura Sushi. Oh, she changed her name. She got rid of the number on it.
Oh, that's mood then. Okay.
I'll give you guys a raid call.
Got it. Got it. Alright. I had to think real hard because, like, technically, I would be drawn to the book, to the color that, because their other album version is
Alright.
Is like that's super pretty.
Alright, thank you, Mobile. There's your raid call, guys. Copy it, paste it as we head into Sakura Sushi's stream. She's doing a just chatting stream right now. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Xenosaga and just around in general.
Here we
go.
Liked better, or would have
Honk, honk, honk.
because I couldn't afford to buy all the albums. I'm not gonna go crazy here.